It's all bad now, man. It's all bad. It's all fucked up now. Yeah! New shit! Hey, yo. I just want the whole world to know that I did not start this. But I will finish it. Coming up, it never mattered what color you was. If you could speak, then you could spit. That's it, that's what it was back when motherfuckers were straight backpacking, ciphering, fighting for life in this rap for the mic to get past. And you psych, and you gas, and you hype, cause you last, and you might lose a mass. If you lost, then you lost. Shake hands like a man, and you swallow it. When the unsigned hype column in the source was like my only source of life. When the mics used to mean something, the four was like you were the shit. Now it's like the least you get, 3.5 now. It means you a piece of shit. 4.5 of violence, you biggie, jigger, knives of Benzino. Shit, I don't even think you realize you playing with motherfuckers' lives. I done watched Greg get fought from the grind, probably cause I was on it. Now you fought me out of my mics twice, I let it slide. I said I wouldn't hold my fucking breath to get a 5 shit I'm a frying. I done fucking died, already trying, I swear to God. I never lie, but it's why you let that bitch give me that bullshit review. I second took it, I didn't look at the shit we knew. You probably try to fuck us with Obi in 52. Fuck the relationship we grew. No more swords for street credit, the maze is dead. Ray's got AKs and Dave Mays is dead. Every issue there's an 8-page Maidman spread. Will somebody please tell whoever breaks his head that I am not afraid of this fucking waste of lead on my pencil. For me to write some shit this simple, so listen closely as I break it down and proceed. This OG's about to get smoked like raw weed. You don't know me or my motherfucking mother, you motherfucking pro. Put me on your fucking cover just to sell your little sellout man. Like, I ain't mad, I feel bad. Here's an ad, here's a poster, a Ray, here's dad. You wanna talk about some shit that you don't know about? Yeah, let's talk about you putting your own son out there to try to eat off ends. You missed your boat, you're never gonna blow. Bitch, you're just too old. No wonder you're sore now. Lord, you're bored now. I'm pushing 30, you're thinking 40, store now. Bitch, this is born now, and you'll never beat me. All you do is cheat me. Not a quarterback, but you know that you'll always see me on your TV. You should rather stay up till 3 in the morning to see a video play one from BET. So, who has the last laugh? Aftermath, yeah, so on behalf of a whole staff. Keep our asshole crack. We'll never fold or hold back. There's no back, there's no whack. No matter how many times I say thank, you'll never blow jack. You're better off trying to bring our soul back. Look at your track record, that's the far it goes back. It's extortion and real portion. So half of the staff up there is fresh out of jail from Boston. 4 million in Boston. Dave like a slave that completely brainwashed him and forced him to stay locked in his own office. Afraid of the softest, fakest. Wanna be gangster in New York and it's pitiful. Cause I would've never said shit if you would keep your mouth shut. Bitch, now what? It includes this like news. It's exclusive. You're living in your room. Kid, you know what to do with this use that I'm doing. This is stupid. I can't believe I stood for this bullshit you do this. You call it a beat, bitch.
I feel good. Now, for those who were with me last night, I'm probably working on maybe about 4 hours of sleep, and I really don't even know. I haven't been sleeping like that. I really don't even know. But I covered my 6th fight as media, which was Danny Garcia versus Samuel Vargas. So please listen to me. I'm crashing, meaning that I have some Tahitian treat. It's a Philadelphia delicacy of a pop or soda or whatever you call it. But I'll sleep when I'm dead. So we're going to wait for another. I'm not blacking the video out. We have so much. We got so much shit to talk about. Now, of course, the drama is over. The drama, we're going to talk about boxing. I do have a couple of PSAs, public service announcements, but I'm tired, guys. But it's a good kind of tired. It's a good kind of tired. I am a fan of Conor McGregor. Now, I know when it comes to boxing, I'm a hardcore fan. When it comes to mixed martial arts, UFC, I'm a motherfucking casual. I'm a casual. But it's just like, yo, dude be knocking people the fuck out. He be knocking people the fuck out. And the thing is, he always like he be touching people just on right on their chin and they go down on some ugly shit. So before I play this next song, I'm going to troll you guys a little bit. It's not trolling because technically it's the truth. Danny Garcia is the man. Danny Garcia is the man. Let's see. So we want to wait for a few more people to get here. Now, I swear to you, I swear that this song is going to be the last song I'm going to play, and then we're going to jump right into boxing. We're going to jump right into mixed martial arts. If you don't know, I was at a boxing event today. So while I'm playing this song, I got to share the video around to let people know that we're live. I am TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. I cover every single major fight live. And soon, than later, I am going to devour boxing media. Hang in there. Please subscribe.
On then dangerous, wanna kill me, but aim it up. Most these rap niggas hating us. Feel like I got 6 people living inside my cranium. Help me, I see their people. I'm talking them Benjamins. 6 cents just ain't enough. I need a bad bitch about $1 billion. Tell me I've been a monster man, that bug man. My sonogram to the solid red, and I'm no fan. That real shit, no hologram. And you talk slick, you get hit with Instagram. Buck shot to the nigga on bands. Some up down, some nigga ran. Came in this game talking shit. Acid tab, ashy brick. Cody zip weed in my lungs. Easy flip, got the right plug. All these drugs got the right one. All this beef, got the right pump. What situation is the right one? What's gonna do? Dial run.
7 a.m. in the morning with hate caffeine and green and nicotine. Bang for this back, gotta pick the whole team. 5 on my back, gotta make the best man. Little stress here, but the stress here. Got a 9-meter weapon for protection. To kill niggas off, no question. Now niggas is announced from Nebraska. Man, this no bullshit. They scared of us and they took the right to no give a fuck. So I'm gonna load it up to my trucker bus. And I'm it out for us, just how a nigga bust. Shout out to my niggas on the corner with the raw, trying to make a little about when a nigga can't afford who put them drugs in the hood anyway. Who took the things? We shit every day, they saw the tree. And we found it for the cop shop, trying to holler man. These boys ain't really gonna call me. My path funky that follow me. But Paul Wall, grandfather CX. Paul Wall, my career lid. Flipping my verses, my vision, the service, we bitches, we surface, we flipping this earth shit.
This is how I operate. No MD, just MC. Been contemplating this architecture. Been all semester, they go to mess. These shorty wet my stain of all May. All of my niggas are shoot if they ain't. Fill the description, you fits when you're missing and missing. This isn't original, man. My ism is switching. We live in the system when niggas are pissing for pushing it down. Shooting the kill, running them down. Who can distinguish what is in the crown? Smoking is over my own recall. Carry that shit like I'm holding it out. A nigga
talking reckless, semi-smoking Dutchess on a certain substance, falling on the budget. Every woman, the manipulative, the criminal, mimicking miracles, like a deliberate to limit, the spirit delivers the image of the niggas is wild on the side. Don't be surprised when I silence the scene with 6 shooters as soon as you fetch your money machine, motherfucker.
I want to know, where do we start? So for the people who are not watching this video live, there is a chat and you can't see the chat transcript. I wish YouTube would fix it, but you can't see it. So if it seems as though I'm speaking out of context, thank you, Mike Kitchen, for pointing it out to me. And if it seems as though I'm talking to myself, I'm not. There's a chat of people asking me questions. So, listen, today was crazy. Today was crazy. All right. I'll start off by saying this. I'm a huge, hardcore, religious boxing fan. I'm a growing mixed martial arts fan. So maybe not this year. Well, of course not this year. Maybe not in 2017. But in 2018, I plan on being a force in, what is it? Is there a, what is it called? YouTube. So that's YT. Is there a YT MC? Is there a YouTube mixed martial arts community? Like we have the YT BC in boxing? So, today I covered my 6th fight as boxing media. The first fight under my brand that I've started from the very bottom. From the very bottom. I'm talking about, it was so low that it was under a serpent's belly, under an earthworm's belly. It's called Fight View 360. The website is launching this month. I want to give, before I give this little disclaimer, I want to say thank you to Premier Boxing Champions. Thank you to Sam. Thank you to Andrew of and of course Kelly and Lisa of Swanson Communications. Thank you to King's Boxing Promotions, Marshall Kaufman, and thank you to Mark Abrams. I want to say thank you to Boxing Memes. You're cool as dude, bro. Thank you to Hawk from what is it, AK and Hitch. He's got the Sirius satellite radio show up in New York. He always has not always, but he has like close connections to Steven Espinoza of Showtime. Thank you to Nestor Gibbs of the Boxing Voice. And there's a whole lot of people, you know, I would like to thank, but I want to say that we made it. Even though it was just this one fight. Well, technically, Fight View 360 has covered 2 fights officially. We covered a fight over in Ireland. Thank you, Mike Kitchen. He is our lead reporter over there in Ireland and the UK. Yes, you're the lead reporter over there, period. And I covered a fight today. We are going to be providing partial coverage for Kovalev versus Ward. The reason why it's not full coverage is because I didn't want to send anybody to that fight, to be honest with you. I'm blessed. It's like my prayers are being answered or have been answered. I've told you before that I'm going for a R-rated show. So not right now, but give it about, I would say maybe 6 months, then you'll see what I mean. Boxing needs charisma. Boxing needs people like me. The days of suits and ties and all that stuff is over. In fact, even though print media and written media is respected by the PR people of the boxers, respected by the promoters, it's dying. Because kids aren't reading anymore. They're not reading anymore. Social media and video is the way to go. So I was at Danny Garcia versus Samuel Vargas. Now, of course, come on. If it was any Philadelphia fight, and I feel bad that there was other Philadelphia fights that I could not get to, but from now on, I'm going to be at every Philadelphia fight, But a fight like today, I had to be at. I had to be there. Meek Mill, Allen Iverson, Beanie Siegel, the guy who punched Beanie Siegel in the face, Steve Cunningham, J-Rock, Bye-Bye Jennings, Hank Lundy, a whole bunch of drug dealers and shit. I had to be there. I had to. And I got it done. What's up, Mike? I'm glad you're here. I understand that people feel that Danny Garcia versus Samuel Vargas was a mismatch and that it shouldn't have happened. And I agree with you. As I said in my Danny Garcia post-fight video, is that even though I'm from Philly, I will support all Philadelphia fighters. But if I was not to tell the truth and not to, and if I was to not tell the truth, right? Or more so, if I was to bend the truth because, well, I'm from Philly, so I got to ride with the Philly fighters, then what would that make me? That would make me biased, and that would make me fake. I'll tell it like it is. Danny Garcia has an excellent resume. Danny Garcia has did a lot of good things for boxing and in boxing. But in my personal opinion, he lost to Mauricio Herrera. He lost to Ashley Theophane. But he's good. When you look at his resume, as Angel Garcia points out to you, he was the underdog against Nate Campbell. He was the underdog against Kendall Holt. The underdog against Amir Khan. The underdog against Zab Judah. The underdog, of course, the heavy underdog against Lucas Matisse. But if you look at his resume, outside of Rod Salka, now I'll tell you this. I know exactly why he fought Rod Salka. I know the real reason why. He couldn't make weight. It is right now 4:21 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, November the 13th, 2016. I am TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. My name is Terrell Van. I am the editor-in-chief and the owner of TstreeT Controversy Live and FightView360.com. We got some major things coming. So, I let you guys know before, and don't take this the wrong way, because I appreciate having the privilege to go to fights. I do not want that to be confused, because see, with the amount of haters that I have, and with the people who do not want to see me succeed, I have to explain in detail. I've said before, many, many, many times, that I don't like going to fights. The stress level is just too damn high. And sometime within the next, I'm going to say 16 months, maybe 24, maybe 2 years, you will never see me at a fight again. But because I'm not there doesn't mean, because you don't see me physically, doesn't mean that I'm not there. I'm going to have people at the fights. So why would I keep going to these fights when I don't enjoy going? But when I do go, I make sure that I do excellent work, because I'm in a situation where people are trying to destroy me and destroy my movement because they didn't believe. So therefore, I have to let my work, more so our work as a team, speak for itself. But yo, I do not like going to fights. And then having to chase around these people for interviews and all that. I'm building it so that the interviews will come to me. And as we get deeper into the video, you will see exactly what I mean. For example, did you know that Demetrius Andrade ducked Jarrett Swift Hurd? Did you know that? We're going to get into detail later on in the video. You know where I got that information from? We're going to talk about it later on in the video. I get no joy out going to these fights. But I know for this fight, I had to be there. I had to be there. So I'm going to cover boxing my way. It's either my way or the highway. And my way is, I tell it like it is. I call it how I see it. I'm very sleepy. I mean, it's fucking 4 o'clock in the morning. It's 4:30 in the morning. Of course I'm sleepy. I'm like, literally, my body is, I'm done. I went to sleep at 7:28 a.m. yesterday. Or was it 7:40? I don't remember. And then I had to be up by 10 a.m. So I'm running on E. It's on fumes. It's on fumes. I mean, you know, I'm happy. I'm happy I had that experience today, because I haven't covered a boxing event in so goddamn long. And also, you know, it gets to a point where, like, why do people think that it's so hard to cover fights? For example, we talked about it last night. I'm not going to get into explicit detail, but the last I was only with one website. Now I'm going to have my own website. They was trying to make this shit seem like it was all this fucking super science experiment and shit. And look, when it comes to, my haters, or more importantly, I'll say his name. And the reason why I'm saying his name is because I'll never say it again. That fucking weirdo Fernando dude. You'll never be able to get to fights and you'll never be the. You know how many years I've been hearing that shit? You know how easy it is to go to fights as media? Now, don't get me wrong. That means you have to do work. It's not saying you get in the fight. You have to do work. But motherfuckers be thinking like, no, I'm not thinking, but trying to talk to me like I'm stupid. And it's like, motherfucker, do you have 24 or 25,000 subscribers? No, you do not. So I look at it like, oh, well, they just trying to make me seem like I don't know what I'm doing or that I won't be able to make it so they can try to keep me in a certain place. It's like, yo, what type of shit is you on? This boxing media shit is not hard. To me, it's not. Remember what I said. You have to do work. But the way these people were trying to portray it to me was, I feel like they were trying to like make me think it was difficult so I wouldn't go off on my own. But guess what? The ship has sailed. The ship has sailed. It sailed. It's the ship has sailed. What are you going to say to me now? And guess what? When Golovkin versus Jacobs happens, I'm going to be there too. Starting in January, every major fight in the world, I'm going to have someone at. And you won't see my face. You won't see my face, except on YouTube. It's all about letting your work speak for it. Like, you got to let your work speak for you. I know y'all been hearing me talk about this Fight View 360, and I got this website launching and everything, but literally, even though I'm behind, even though I'm struggling trying to keep everything together, you have no idea what's coming. So sharpen up your game, because I've been watching you for how long have I been on YouTube? Almost 6 years now. And I can say I've been watching you as far as studying you for about maybe 3 years, 4 years. I'm going to capitalize off of all of your mistakes. Thank you, El Heyman. So we got to get into boxing now. I'm glad you guys are all here. Eli Sekbak is legendary. He's legendary because of the content that he has. But even though he may have, 100,000 more subscribers than me, he's not on my level. Because if I had 100,000, if I had that many subscribers, what? You know what I beat? What? What? I saw the way people were looking at me today at the fight. You know what I gotta get used to is I'm not around people a lot. I'll be honest with you, I'm not around people a lot. So when I first got there, I was like, oh my God. Oh. all them people, I'm not around people a lot. I'm a recluse. I'm always hearing shit, you know? I don't be around people. So it was really like a good experience to have like all those people saying, "Yo, I'm glad you at the." You know how many people walked up to me today? It was crazy. It was crazy, and I can't handle that type of pressure. I can't, yo. I can't, you know. But I know I gotta be, you know, like nice and everything. And I'm not like a mean person or nothing. But it's like I don't, you know, I don't. I like being by myself. I like being by myself. But today was an excellent experience, and I needed to get there, even though I was still sick. I'm not gonna lie, because when you go to a boxing event, right? If there's not, in this case, there was okay. The point I'm trying to make is you had all of these different boxers, right, scattered around the arena. So what I would do is I would be at my little spot in the media area, and I say, all right, I got to get up and do this little stroll around the whole arena, the whole entire arena. And you got to see if you find people and yada yada. All the boxers that are at that was at the fight, they're not all in the same place. So imagine, even though it wasn't sold out, there was a good solid crowd there, and it wasn't no free tickets. There wasn't no free tickets. It was literally Philadelphia support. But you gotta, for example, J. Rock Williams was there, right? He's bouncing all around the arena. You got Bye Jennings was there. He's bouncing all around the arena. You got Allen Iverson there, drunk as a motherfucking scum. AI was drunk as shit. Ass Ness from the boxer. AI was drunk as shit. He was fucked up. But hey, no disrespect, you know what I mean? He retired. Have a good time. I ran into Hank Lundy, got an interview from him. Keith Thurman wasn't doing no interviews, except of course with you know who, because all you got to do is go to their channel and see. I'm not at that level yet. I'm humble. I'm not at that level yet. But it was like for it to be a Philadelphia boxing event, right? And since we have a world champion, all the people that were supposed to show up showed up. I think I talked about it earlier, or I don't know if I talked about it in my Danny Garcia post-fight video, but basically you had Beanie Siegel there, right? You had the dude who laid Beanie Siegel out right there. So listen, let me tell you a funny story. I told you how like I circle around the arena. Like I would say probably like every, you know, half an hour, I would say, all right, let me get up and make my rounds. And if I run into somebody, I'm in the crowds. I'm way, way, way up at the top. I'm like ringside. I'm like right there. I'm like, let me see if I run into anybody. Then, you know, if I do, I do, I don't. I run into Beanie Siegel. I tap him. I'm like, oh shit, now that's my fault because I don't like when motherfuckers touch me. And I don't know why I did it. So I see him. I'm like, I do this, like, oh, what's up, Beans? Like that pat, but it wasn't like, you know. And he give me this look, and I'm thinking, like, is this nigga gonna sock me right here? Excuse my language. Is he gonna punch me in my face? And then I look over. It wasn't even like my height. It was like 5 feet away, right? The dude who socked Beanie Siegel and knocked him out was right there, and I'm cool with him. And I'm like, oh shit, let me get the fuck out of here. I don't want no shit to pop off. I said, I don't want no shit to pop. Let me get the fuck out of here. Fuck that. Fuck that. You've become a racist click whore to get Dante's level. Oh yeah, let me oh, I can open the chat now. Let me block these people. Because see, eventually, if I block you now, you're gonna be all on my dick in like a year from now. So just know that these blocks are like for eternity. Give me 1 minute. Oh yeah, before I didn't used to block people, but now it's free game. I block everybody. But as far as Philly is concerned, everybody that was supposed to be there, as far as Philly, was there. Like, was there. So I understand how people feel. Oh, matter of fact, you know what I'm doing? Let me get my notepad because something's going on over the last couple of days where I can't what's that guy's name? Alicia. 1 minute. SEITKASSYM. I didn't see Gabe Rosado. You didn't hear Dante on none of my videos because he wasn't there. Fight Hype was there, but not Dante Boxing Nation. So yeah, I have a new thing where it's like I'm blocking people. Before I didn't used to do it before, but it's like I'm blocking people like on some real shit. Like public execution type shit. So like I said, it was put it this way. I'm not no dick eater. I'm not going to say an event was good when it's not. This was a good boxing event. I got there 2 fights before the PBC card actually started, before the televised cards, before the first televised card was the Omar Douglas fight. I got there 2 fights before that. And I uploaded a video of a fight where it was a good ass card. It was a good card. It was a really good card. And I'm talking about excitement wise. You may say, oh, well, the names wasn't this and that. Also, people are telling me that Omar Douglas got robbed. Okay, when you're at this is the thing I've noticed. You know what? I gotta take a piss. Give me 1 minute and I'm gonna go back to what I was saying. Be right back. Give me 1 minute. I gotta go take a piss. Oh shit, let me the video. Here we go. I'll be right back. Oh boy. All right. Give me about 2 minutes. Give me about 2 minutes. My knee is fucked up. I think I got arthritis and shit. All right, fix the microphone. Can you guys hear me clearly? Testing. Testing. Can you guys hear me clearly? You guys can hear me clearly? All right. So, what are you guys' questions? It is like, basically, okay, what it is on Sundays is usually like my only day where I usually don't do nothing boxing related. I'll like post stuff on like Instagram and stuff, but Sundays is really like the only day where I can honestly say that I'm asleep before 10 p.m. And the reason why I say that is I usually always fall asleep during Game of Thrones, when it's in season, and during The Walking Dead, and I always watch it that early Monday morning. So I don't mind being up all night on Saturdays. But let me read the chat. Let me move I can't find my charger. Let me read the chat and any questions. Steve Cunningham was there. I didn't see Jesse Vargas, and no B-Hop was not there. Of course they sold Philly cheesesteaks there. Of course they did. So I'll answer any questions about before we move on. How long we've been live for a half an hour, almost a half an hour, 28 minutes. So if you guys have any questions about the event today, the boxing event as far as Garcia versus Vargas, then I'll answer them. And then we're going to talk about Garcia versus Thurman. So only questions about the event. You know what? How did Hurd look last night? You know what? Okay. I kind of messed up a little bit. I was supposed to have an interview with Jarrett Hurd, but I was doing other shit. But the good thing is, me and his brother are real cool. And I'll be able to get a phone interview sometime. I gave him my car and I said, like, yo, listen, whenever y'all want to talk, hit me up. And it's like, if you like if a boxer calls me up and says, like, yo, can you do an interview real quick? I'm not going to say no. I'm not going to say no. But I got to watch that fight again, because even though JoJo Dan's corner threw the towel in, Swift, it's not that he didn't look good, but he looked vulnerable. So I was doing other shit, and I was talking to the guy next to me. I forgot his name. Oh, let me tell you his name. He was a cool dude. I can't find my wallet. I don't feel like getting up to get it. But he was a cool dude. It was this Canadian reporter that I was sitting next to. And the only reason why basically he was there was because of JoJo Dan. So I didn't like how Hurd was. I was doing other shit. So after this video, or most likely sometime later on today, I'm going to watch the full fight. What's the full fight? But yo, he was laying hands. He was laying hands on JoJo. JoJo, I heard, was out on his feet. No, there was only really one true time where JoJo Dan's legs buckled, but he was taking clean ass shots to the motherfucking face. He was taking clean ass shots to the dome, to the dome, to the Thunderdome. He was taking clean ass shot. Yes, I've heard about Box Nation's new bumper BT Sports deal. What is it? 20 fights in a year or something? 20 shows in a year? Something like that? Yes, of course I heard about it. Come on. I get all the news. Even though I don't talk about it, I get all the news. So sometime within the next, I'm going to say maybe 6 or 7 hours, I'm going to watch the whole PBC on a Spike TV card over again. Because like I said, when you're at the fights, even though Okay, when you have media access, right? You are VIP. You're VIP. You get to go anywhere. So therefore, you can literally sit. If there's an empty seat in the front row, you can sit in the front row. But you can't watch the fights like you want to because you're mingling and shit. You're talking to people, and it's so much shit going on that you can't just sit there and analyze a fight like you would when you were home. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to watch all that shit later on today. Talk about the interview after the fight. No, you're a cool dude, KOD testimonies. I know what you be on though. You be like, support black fighters, and of course I got to support black fighters. But what do you mean by talk about the what part do you want to know? What part do you want to know about the interviews after the fight? I will never block you, KOD. I will never block you. So don't think I'm on that type of shit. You cool. So even though you be on some shit sometime, I would never block you. But yeah, what do you want to know? In fact, let me pull some out. Let me check on some shit real quick. Yo, man, I was tired of the motherfucker, yo. Did you interview Sammy afterward? No, Sammy had to go to the hospital. No, Billy Briscoe was at the little post-fight thing, but I didn't get a chance to talk to him. I was kind of irritable. And I got to learn to get better with that. Like, for example, I have to let you guys know, I'm still learning all this shit. So what the fuck? I got to get better. I'm still learning. So the video that I have of Danny Garcia and Angel Garcia talking, if you look in the video, okay, let me pull it up. I might as well pull it up, right? Let me pull it up. Let me open up a new window. I'm going to show you guys something. Yeah, okay, that way. Is this it? No, this is it. Okay, so pause that. There we go. There we go. All right. So you see this camera right here? That's my camera. But I shot this way because it was easier to do, or more so I uploaded this video and not this one because this one was easier to do and it was live. That's Fight Hype Ben Thompson's hand. I did fix it later on in the video, as you can see. Voila. See? So people say shit like, well, why don't you upload in high definition and all that? As long as you get, if you get to hear the people and everything, what does it really matter? So I was shooting with this camera that you see right here, this camera, and then my phone. Then my phone. So yeah, let me read some of the chat to read some of your questions real quick. Irony of VIP, you think you would be watching, but who would when you're meeting fighters? That's correct, Peter Washington. That's correct. When you have the media access, you can go anywhere. So it's like basically they don't have like all the fighters in one place. So you have to circle around the arena and shit. And I'm motherfucking asthmatic. I'm damn near disabled and shit. So I was having some real breathing difficulties in there. But what I do is I try not to show it, and I wasn't showing it. But you got to do a lot of motherfucking walking around in there. You know, that people think that media shit is easy. For example, right? You have people who have like really big interviews with big boxers and big promoters and big managers and all that, but their videos only be getting like 100 views, 300 views, 78 views. And you know, that's because they're naive and think they can just come on here on YouTube with a big interview thinking people are going to watch them. It don't work. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. Why was Iverson looking so like Mr. T? Yo, AI was fucked up. Iverson was fucked up. Okay, all right. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you a story. I went to the back because I was looking for a bathroom. And I'm talking about the back. I was looking for a bathroom. I noticed that Ness was right there. And I was like, wait a minute, that's Ness right there. Then he had his camera up. So I said, wait a minute, who's he interviewing? Then I looked, it was Iverson. And I said, okay, all right. Now, what I do is, if I fuck with you, then I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna try to take your shine. But if I don't fuck with you, then I'm gonna take your shine. So I was like, all right, I'm not gonna cut it on this interview. But at the same time, I said I'm gonna record this just for me to have it personally. Yo, AI was fucked up. he was fucked up. And it's like, you know, you can't be mad at him because it's like, all right, you retired. You out here having a good time. You partying, bro. He was fucked up. Like, not, you could tell he was drunk. Not like, you know, like, oh no, I'm like super high type shit. He was fucked up. I talked to Hank. I got an interview from Hank Lundy. He's fighting. He's going to be fighting in a couple of weeks. I got an interview from Hank Lundy. He was fucked. I was fucked up, yo. Yeah, I was fucked up. But I'm reading some of your questions in the chat. What time is it where you guys are? Everybody let me know what your time is so I can know like what type of time you're working on. For me, it's almost 5 a.m. You know, so I don't have shit else to do. Tomorrow and Monday, I'm gonna edit some videos and upload them. I got so many videos, so many, you know, so much shit. I don't know what to upload and what not. So I gotta sort through all that shit. I gotta sort through all that shit. But it was good to be back in the fold tonight. It was good to be back. It was good to be back in the fold. It was good to be there. So I already know once I go to sleep, I'm gonna probably sleep until like right now. I'm gonna end this stream probably it's 4:55 a.m. I'm gonna end this stream definitely around like probably like 6:30 or so. And I'll probably sleep for like 7, 8 hours. No, it's not 7, probably like 5, somewhere between 4 to 7 hours. I'll probably sleep. But I'm grateful you guys are hanging out with me because I know the stream started like really, really late. And I'm crashing. When I say I'm crashing, I'm crashing hard. Because over the last 2 days, maybe 3, I don't remember, I have not been getting no sleep. And I feel it. And it's a good thing in a way because I do my best videos I've heard when I'm tired. And mostly because when you're tired, like that type of tired, it's like almost like you're drunk. You know? So I'm open to all of your guys' questions. If there's anything you want to ask me about tonight's event, go ahead. Shoot. Mm. Mm. Correct. I'm an Eagles fan. And my secondary, okay, it's like this. You can be I'm an Eagles fan, but my secondary team is the Colts. You're in Philly, you always have to be an Eagles fan. And if you're a Cowboys fan, you're a scum. You know? So, any questions you guys have for me, I'm going to answer them thoroughly. Like I said, tonight was a very good night. I didn't know that many people knew who I was. I got to watch the Stephen Smith versus Sosa fight. Have you ever visited Canada? Yes, I was in Canada at a very young age, to the point where I can't remember it. My grandparents took me on it. Well, they didn't take me, but they were going on a vacation to Canada, and just so happened they took me with them. So I'm drinking this very sweetened tropical punch pop or soda, whatever you call it. But Thurman versus Garcia is official. It's happening. There's nothing that can be done about it. There's nothing that can be done about it. No, I didn't have one drink tonight. I almost got a beer while I was there, but the beer would have been $8. Fuck that, right? Fuck that talk. And even though I'm from that area, I could have found like a bar that was local, but I'm not like that. I mean, I didn't want to drink. That shit don't call me. That shit don't call me, but maybe because I'm tired, right? Maybe. Do you think Garcia kind of rematch will ever go down? No. Well, it could actually, because Amir Khan is still the WBC mandatory. So maybe he's waiting for the winner of Thurman versus Garcia. So therefore, he fights the winner of that. He'll have 2 belts if he wins, of course. Can we ask Thurman questions now? What do you want to know about Thurman? He didn't come to the media thing at the end, and he was only also talking to media that was right there in front of his face. Of course, except if your fight height. Yeah, my eyes are heavy, and I feel that it's hard. It's getting harder for me to talk. I don't know what that means, but it's getting harder for me to talk. I have to really concentrate on like putting words together and shit. That guy next to you who was shouting stuff. What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. I met some really good people tonight. Some really, really good people. I didn't know people. Okay, all right, it's like this. I know that people watch my videos because I look at the views, but I didn't know that many people watched. Like it happened at least 20 times tonight where somebody would say, "Oh, you TstreeT, that motherfucking security guard and the DJ was like, we watch your videos." And I'm like, oh shit. Like that was in a bad way. That shit was in a bad way. Like, but damn, you drove so much of my videos. Fuck. What's been your favorite fight of 2016? I can't answer that right now. My mind's not going to comprehend that. How's that Steven Seagal look? I don't have a ponytail yet, so here's what it is. And I'm going for the Jason Statham. Oh yes, Demetrius Andrade ducked Swift Hurd. He ducked him. And Swift Hurd, he's going to be going after this guy Coda again because he wants the WBC title, so he's going the WBC route. He's going the WBC route. But what's you guys' mind? Give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. All right, let me read the chat again. Let me scroll up the chat. What was the last questions? Hell no. How do you pronounce your name? Your boy King Kai. Fuck no, they're not stopping my fucking takeover. They gotta step their game up. They've been too comfortable. How are you still doing the same shit now that you was doing 3 years ago? Step your game up. Because trust me, I'm coming. You know, I'm coming. And also, I don't understand how like media or certain media, you know, can hate on like PBC fights when it's like, yo, you get more fights than we ever had before in life. Are you a boxing fan or you know, what are you? You know, boxing on pay-per-view is expensive. You know, listen, my cable bill is going to be outrageous. I already paid for Pacquiao-Vargas. That was $69.99, $59.99 for this. And then we got Kovalev versus Ward next week that I got to pay for. My cable bill going to be fucking $420 or some more bullshit like that. Let me get back to the questions. Are you interested in Terrence Crawford, Danny Garcia versus Terrence Crawford? Yes, I am. But we should know why that's not going to happen. Did you see the McGREGOR post-fight conference? It was good. No, not the post-fight press conference. I didn't. I will, though. I will watch it sometime today or later on. How many hater did you see there? What do you mean? How many hater did I see there? Remember, if you do have haters, they come with smiles and handshakes. So you really wouldn't know. You really wouldn't know. You're like, if you're real haters, they'll come like they're your friend. And they'll be fucking hating on you. So I would never know. I wouldn't know. What's your guys' mind? You guys are awesome, by the way. Thank you for supporting me. Now, you know who really cool? Boxing memes. Boxing memes is real cool. I like them dudes. Or that dude, but it's not my place. But yo, they cool. Like when it comes to, especially on the East Coast, when it comes to the major boxing or combat sports media on the East Coast, I'm cool with. It's that West Coast shit, you know? I guess because they're in Hollywood. They want to be Hollywood Hogan, I guess, maybe. Oh, man. I'm so tired, guys. What should I talk about to keep me awake or keep us awake? Ask some questions. What's on your mind? Oh, my God. Oh, I know what I want to talk about. I want to talk about that nasty-ass Luis Ortiz fight. Yo, Malik Scott, you make me sick. You make me rich. Look. Malik Scott. You make me rich, Malik Scott. Malik Scott, you make me sick. I was a big Malik Scott fan. Keyword was. But he makes me sick. You make me sick to my stomach. Malik Scott is, yo, why would he do some shit like that, man? Malik Scott makes me sick. Talking all this shit. I'm not riding with him no more. Not when he take his motherfucking ass over to Australia to fight Alice Leopold or Leopold, as fucking Cannon Brick say. No, listen. I was supporting the shit out of Malik Scott until this fucking motherfucking fight. No good motherfucker. You ain't no good, Malik Scott. I'm not talking about boxing. I'm talking about as a person. You ain't no good for you to do that to your fans. What did we do to deserve that? He landed 45 punches, right? In a fight that went the distance. He landed 45. He don't. What the fuck is that? This is me getting really tired. Because I think about like Malik Scott, like when he got knocked out by Wilder, he was just sitting there looking at the camera like. Fuck was that shit, man? I was hyped for that fight too. And Malik Scott go pull that shit, give Philly another L. We didn't deserve that L. In fact, Malik Scott is from Philly, but he lives in like Cali and sells cigars and shit. Give us a cigar in the shape of an L. To say you're sorry. Because all this shit is going to come out in court. I went to a whole nother subject, didn't I? Malik Scott ain't no good. See, I cleaned it up. He ain't no good. You ain't never be no good. But yo, that shit that Malik Scott did, or he was trying to do, that's not the way of the Lord. Why would he do some shit like that? Try to fake that he got hurt. It's like if you don't get your 6'4" dumbass up off that canvas and fight. Thoughts on potential fight between Lomachenko and Pacquiao. It should not take place at 130, 135. It should not take place at 140, because Pacquiao was too small. But yo, as long as he ain't never been no good. Malik Scott with the shit that he done pulled off. Why would you do some shit like that? I'm gonna sit right here. Why would you do some shit like that, Malik Scott? To your fans. No shit, you got it wrong. I'm falling asleep. Can't you tell him fall asleep? I'm falling asleep. And I'm still streaming like a boss. But it is what it is. What's on you guys' mind? You have any questions or any answers for me? Or any responses? Anything? Good. Why didn't you say anything? Maybe I'm falling asleep. Maybe it's time for me to go to sleep, right? I'm speaking gibberish. I'm speaking gibberish. All right, guys. I'm speaking gibberish. What's on your mind before I go? Because I can't keep up. Okay, well, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna play some loud ass music, and even though it's the same song I played earlier, I gotta wake up because we got so much shit we gotta talk about. So, are you guys with that? Can I play some loud ass? I like to get votes from the chat. Can I play some loud ass music to try to wake me up? Are you guys with that? Because I'm falling asleep. I'm falling asleep. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. How long have I been up? I went to sleep from 7 till 10 a.m. From 7:48 to 10 a.m. Basically within the last 40. If it was 48, 49, if it was 50 hours, I'd probably been asleep probably like 4. Okay. So we're gonna play some. I'm gonna turn the music. It's a shame that you guys can't understand or hear it, but I have full surround sound, and it'll be waking the whole block up. But I don't be giving a fuck. So we're gonna play a song to help me, motherfucking stay up, because I'm losing it. I'm falling asleep like a motherfucker. Falling asleep, come over. All right. So we're gonna turn it real loud. Real loud. It's the same song to avoid copyright. To avoid copyright. All right, bear with me.
It's all fucked up now. Yeah. New shit. Hey yo. I just want the whole world to know that I did not start this, but I will finish it. Coming up, it never matter what color you was. If you could spit, then you could spit. That's it, that's what it was back when motherfuckers were straight back and ciphering, fighting for life in this rap for the mic to get past. And you psyched and you gassed and you hyped cause you last. And you might do some ass. If you lost, then you lost. Shake hands like a man and you swallowed it. When the on-time hype column and the source was like the only source of life. When the mics used to mean something, the 4 was like you were the shit. Now it's like the least you get. 3.5 now means you a piece of shit. 4.5 or 5 means you biggie, jigger, not to Benzino. See, I don't even think you realize you playing with motherfuckers' lives. I don't watch Craig get fucked on the grind. Probably cause I was on it. Now you fucked me out of my mics twice. I let it slide. I said I wouldn't hold my fucking breath to get a 5. Shit, I was right. I done fucking died. Already tried. I swear to God, I never lie. I bet it's why you let that bitch give me that bullshit review. I said and took it. I didn't look at the shit. We knew you probably try to fuck us with Obi in 52. Fucking relationship we threw. No more source to street credit. The maze is dead. Ray's got AKs. The day maze is head. Every issue there's an 8-page maintenance spread. Will somebody please tell whoever braids his head that I am not afraid of this fucking waste of lead on my pencil. For me to write some shit this simple. So listen closely as I break it down and proceed. This OG's about to get smoked like raw weed. You don't know me, you're my motherfucking mother, you motherfucking punk. Put me on your fucking cover just to sell your little sellout mag. I ain't mad, I feel bad. Here's an ad, here's a poster, Ray and his dad. You wanna talk about some shit that you don't know about? Yeah, let's talk about how you putting your own son out there to try to eat off ends. You missed your boat, you're never gonna blow. Bitch, you're just too old, no wonder you're sore now. Lordy, you're bored now. I'm pushing 30, you're kicking 40s, door down. Bitch, this is war now, and you'll never beat me. All you do is cheat me out of corners, but you know that you'll always see me on the TV. Cause you gotta stay up till 3 in the morning to see a video play 1 from BET. So who has the last rap? Aftermath, yes, I'm only half of a whole stack. Kids my asshole cracks, will never fold or hold back. There's no vacuums and no whack. No matter how many times I say it's back, you'll never blow jack. You're better off trying to bring our soul back. Look at your track record, that's how far it goes back. It's extortion and round the portion. So half of the staff up there is fresh out of jail from Boston. Bullying and Boston, days like a slave and completely brainwashed and enforced him to stay locked in his own office. Afraid of his office, fakest. Wanna be gangster in New York and it's pitiful. Cause I would've never said shit if you'd kept your mouth shut. Bitch, now what? Hit it close, spit it slave news. It exclusive, your land and your hoop. You know what to do with this use that I'm through. This is stupid. I can't believe I stood to this bullshit to do this. Who you calling a beach? Bitch. You owe me.
All right. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling up. I'm feeling energetic and shit. All right, we're back. We're back. All right. All right. All right, we're back. We're back. We're back. Whew. I'm having a hard time staying up, but we're back. We're back. Oh. So what's on you guys' mind? Tonight was awesome. It was really like a blessed feeling to have like that type of access and just to, you know. That's a good question, KLD Testimonies. Why am I making myself stay up? I do not know. The most important video I had to get up was up. You know, and that was that post-fight stuff with Daniel Garcia and Angel. I don't know why I'm making myself stay up. But I want to sleep so bad. And you know what else I want? I want some vagina. Like some vagina. Like some nice warm nectar. So that nectar is so warm. It's kind of thick too, to the point where you put in your fingers, like it, like kind of like, you know, that nectar. Hmm? Teacher, do you do this shit for us? The spans of well, I mean, of course I do it for you guys because I don't make any money. If you knew how much money I made off of this shit, you'd be like, I don't make no motherfucking money. But now it's time to start generating revenue because I have partners. And I'm just glad, you know, I'll say it again. I'm blessed that you guys have supported me this long. I'm blessed that you guys have supported me this long. Because one thing is for sure is that I do take this boxing media shit seriously. I take it seriously. But you'll have haters that they take it too seriously. And it's like, yo, your goal is to promote the fight. You know, why are you trying to fucking rat on me and tell on me? What type of shit is that, right? How much you make, niggas? $100 a month? If that. I've already showed it. Like a little over $100 a month. You know why? Because I don't do such and such full fight. Now, of course, there's people that still put full fight, those two words together in their titles, but they try to switch it up. You know, they put it at the end of their titles and shit. It's like, motherfucker, we know it's you. We not. Come on, we know it's you. We know it's you. Come on. But I be minding my goddamn business. But now it's time to start our own and go from there. My bad. I'm zoning out. Hey guys, listen, please ride with me and you know, listen to me. I'm losing it. I haven't been sleeping. So um I got interviews from Hank Lundy. I do have footage of Denny Garcia and Keith Thurman confronting each other. I do have an interview with I basically I have about 30 maybe or 60 minutes worth of footage that I have to upload. Not now, but in the future. But I'm losing it. I haven't been sleeping. And the reason why is because there's so much work that has to be done. When you cover a fight, there's so much work that has to be done. Like my mind is on some more shit right now. My brain is fried. My brain is fried. My brain is fried. Like my motherfucking brain is motherfucking fried right now. I'm you know, my brain is fried. Fried. So I'm gonna stick around for a little bit and see what you guys want to talk about or what you have to talk about. And then it's like, yo, I gotta go to sleep. And don't be rude. I gotta go to sleep. I gotta go to sleep. Or instead of Facebook jail, I will be out of Facebook jail on Tuesday night at 3 a.m. So I have a few days left. I'm gonna post a long ass message on my Facebook page. Because Facebook is telling people that I'm dead. Literally, Facebook is telling people that I'm dead. So I want to post a message to let these people know who keep fucking inboxing me and messaging me. And also, if you were here for the situation that happened last night, it's like I can't do nothing on Facebook. Nothing. So for a motherfucker say, you know, you blocked me, it's like, when? I can't do shit on I can't do when you're blocked on Facebook, you can't do nothing. But yeah, listen, I'm losing it, guys, man. And I be trying, like, this is not the way of the Lord. I'm just so tired. I'm just so tired. But we're here. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. I'm just so tired, man. Yo, because it was all these. What happened was, I was sitting on all these interviews on Garcia versus Vargas. So I had to get all those interviews out before Garcia versus Vargas stepped into the ring. And now I got so many interviews that I got to upload. Let me show you. Oh, you probably not gonna be able to tell. Yo, I got so many Yo! Okay, we're gonna hear just one of them. All right. We're here right now with Philadelphia's Henry Hank Lundy. What's up, bro? What you been doing? We ain't seen you in a while.
Man. You know, waiting for him to call my number, man. He's fucking scared of me, man.
So that's just listen. This, this website shit ain't no joke. So I've conditioned myself to like get interviews and stuff, but now I have to condition myself to be able to write articles, but not just write articles myself, but for when there's colleagues who write articles to be able, I gotta proofread all of that shit, right? Because you can't upload an article that's not proofread. What if it's some shit that's wrong? The motherfuckers gonna look at you like, oh, you're not credible. I've had to learn how motherfucking WordPress works. I had to learn how motherfucking articles and shit supposed to look. Yo, I've been working my ass off. People think that, this launching the website shit is easy. For example, I had people tell me, oh, you said you're going to launch the website in August. You said it was going to be September. You said it was going to be October. This shit's not motherfucking easy. Because with what I'm launching, it's got to be right. Because I'm not launching a website just to have a bullshit website. I'm launching it not only because I want something for myself, for the future, for my child, but also for the people who work with me and help me. I want them to be like, yo, we're working with some shit that's going to eventually have us all eating, and we all going to be doing good. So it's like, I'll tell you this. I said it before, and I'll say it again. If you work with me, whether it may not be this year, but yo, we're going to be doing motherfucking real good. I got the vision. You may say, this guy wants me to cover fights and he wants me to do this and it's not enough money and all that. If you ride with me, I say at the most, give it 2 years. You're going to see the motherfucking difference. You're going to be doing real good. We're going to be doing real good. I'm not in this shit just to be some fucking boxing website. I'm trying to be the number one boxing website. I'm trying to, step to the other websites who are watching, step your game up. Because I got some shit planned. I got some shit planned. I'm not trying to just have no website just to have a fucking website. What the fuck that look like? Just be like, oh, I have a boxing website. I have an issue where I enjoy playing video games, but I can't play video games because you know why? When I sit there and I'm playing, GTA 5 on PS4, or if I'm playing NBA 2K17 or Fallout 4, I'm thinking to myself, like, I'll be enjoying the game, and then I'll think to myself, damn, if I'm playing this video game, then that means I got time to be doing other shit. It haunts me because when I'm doing things that I enjoy or that I love, something happens where I think like, man, you playing these motherfucking video games, there's other shit you could be doing. There's a female I'm dealing with right now. We have not had any sexual relations. I like her. I care for her. I'm not going to make the same mistake I made last year with a woman where I just, long story. But she says every now and then, why don't you ever take time for yourself? I can't take time for myself. Because if I take time for myself, then it means that time is time that something else could be done. There's always something that has to be done. I have a child. I have a 2-year-old. She is 24 months. 6 days and 21 hours old that I've only seen for no more than 240 minutes. I'll say this again. I am not in this for the money. I have money. I need this to show the courts that a person can change. And that I can support a child. I am living a fucked up Lifetime movie. So, any revenue, whether it's Google AdSense, which is not, TstreeT Controversy, this channel, this YouTube channel that's streaming right now, is a Disney, motherfucking Walt Disney sponsored YouTube channel, which means, in layman's terms, the checks or the direct deposits I get says Disney. So guess what? I work for Disney. You know how far that goes? I'm tired, YouTube. I'm tired. I've been doing this for almost 6 years. What's the point of keeping on doing this if it's not going to lead to something great? You think, yo, you think I just had this hanging up just to hang up? You think that he just watches over me for nothing? That's why I'm somewhat apologetic for what you guys had to experience last night. But I'm at a point in time in life where I can't let anyone stop me. Or more so, I will not allow anyone to stop me. Give me 1 minute. There's a point I'm trying to make. There's a point I'm trying to make. There's a point I'm trying to make. That's my daughter. She has been stolen from me. And I understand how you can say, well, how has your child been stolen from you when you can't conceive children because you're a male? I have verbal, written proof that my child was stolen from me. Do you know how hard and difficult it is to have a child that you can't see because there's a woman that is so evil that she uses your trials and tribulations against you. When I say I miss this little girl, when I say I am having like a more than a hard time not seeing someone who looks like me, I will not allow my child's mother, I will not allow myself, and I will not allow the courts. And I understand it sounds crazy. I will not allow the court system to keep me away from my child. So to the woman, if you're watching this, to the courts, if you're watching this, understand and process my terminology when I say this, because it's going to come off the wrong way, but I want you to understand where I'm coming from when I say you never met a nigga like me. You are not going to keep my child away from me. People tell me all the time the courts are built for women and this and that and this and that. You've never met a nigga like me. I've changed my life. So help me God. If I have to go to jail, there's a saying that goes, in my case, I would rather be guilty in a court of law than guilty in a court of public opinion. So help me God. I did nothing wrong. And because of my past issues with mental health, it's the only reason why I'm not seeing my child. People tell me, well, Terrell, it's my real name. The courts are built for women. They say, well, TstreeT, you'll never be able to get your child because the courts are built for women and you have a mental health history and you have a criminal record. Fuck that. Everything I'm doing is for her. It's not for money. It's because I need to show not just the courts, but the world that people can change. It's fucked up. It hurts. I'm not gonna lie, it hurts. I'm not gonna lie, it hurts. Imagine, right, if you have a child and your child is named, not only just named, but brought into this world without you. I have audio recordings. So for example, right, if I go to jail because I feel that the mother of my child is going to get more and more dangerous or increasingly dangerous as we get closer to the custody hearing. If I go to jail, all the audio recordings will be released. Now, in Pennsylvania, it's illegal to record anyone without their, consent. But I've recorded all the conversations. So if I end up in jail, or if I end up dead or anything, all the recordings are going to be released. And one day, eventually, when my child grows up and when she gets to Yvonne, let me write this guy's name now. Yvonne, what's that? Is that JKHH? Yeah, Yvonne JK. Avon JKHH. Avon JKHH. So it's tough. It's tough. Also, Avon, you'll never be able to comment on his videos ever again. I actually have a list of names. It's a couple of them actually. Right here on my little, what is no, you can't really see it, but and also I will beat you the fuck up. So imagine if you're put into a situation, right, where you have no choice but to be successful. That's some fucked up shit, right? Where you can't be successful because of you want to live the American dream and shit. You have to be successful because you just have to. Imagine you're put in a situation where you have to be famous and you don't want to be. What type of shit is that? But it made me a better person. It has made me a better person. You're talking about some really, bruv, that Avon guy. Yeah, motherfucker, really. What is wrong with you people? Why is there so many? I understand that there's trolls and there's weirdos on YouTube and everything. But what is wrong with you people? So, how long we have? Oh yeah, we got plenty of time. I want to give a shout out to all my enemies, or more so all my doubters, and to let everybody know is that I am in a situation where I've lost compassion for my enemies. I've lost there's something missing that I used to have. It's not there no more. Where I guess people say my heart is hardened or whatever, but it's yo, when it comes to Real Combat Media, the website that helped me become media, you crossed me. So fuck you, fuck your bullshit website. I'm gonna make sure you remember me. And I'm sorry the way that sounded, but when it comes to what's his name? Can anybody post his name in the chat? What's it? Fernando Pimitera or something? What is his name? He is a boxing media reporter for a channel that I actually respect, Michelle Joy Phelps. Yo, bro, you're a failure. You will never be nothing. Your bullshit channel, the Fight Guys, will never be nothing. All your homies or the people who work with you, they will never be nothing. And in fact, if you try to be something, I'm going to make sure I destroy you to the point where you won't be anything. Who else? Into the Arena, or what is called Into the Arena Uncut. Don Juan Banks, you used to be my brother. You will never be nothing. I will make sure you'll never be nothing. Who else? Who else told me I would never get to fights? I would never do this. I would be this and that. To the mother of my child. You've cost me thousands of dollars. You had me arrested. You have some friends who are dickheads. Your female friends are dickheads. But at the same time, I know that they're your friends and they have to ride with you. But I'm pretty much sure that they heard your stories and they heard your lies, and they probably thought to themselves, wait a minute, something doesn't seem right. Or why is this guy out, like, not in jail? If you told us he was this and that and this and that. There comes a time where in life you stop, you don't feel bad for you stop caring. I remember I worked at TGI Fridays. My last day at TGI Fridays, a female drugged me. I was walking around high for like 3 days. Didn't even know it. I knew because they told me once I got the ER, they said, yo, go home and go to sleep. You got this shit in your system, yada, yada, yada. My manager, I said, I remember, even though I don't remember nothing that happened that night, I remember saying, please talk to me. And he said, Terrell, get the fuck out of my face. His name was Scott Pastor, I believe his name was. Yeah, Scott Pastor. Instead of helping me or not noticing that something was wrong or something was off, what did he do? Allowed me to leave, allowed me to drive home high as a kite. At this point in time in my life, there is nothing nobody can do to me that hasn't already been done. I have what is called tunnel vision. And another thing. There was a company, right? They're called Pennsylvania Trust or Penn Trust. Look them up. PENNTRUST. Penn Trust. It's a long story, a complicated story, but they tried to destroy me too. They called me a liar. They called me crazy. I'm not done with you yet by a long shot. When is enough enough? Eventually you get to a point in life where it's like, yo, like I'm tired of being like a doormat where people just stepping all over me. So when I go to court for child custody for my child, I wish that judge or whoever the judge is start talking that old shit about, like the system let me down. I was arrested on October the 10th, 2014. They did not read me my rights. They did not tell me what I was arrested for, but yet they gave me $75,000 in bail. Nobody told me what I was arrested for or anything. When is enough enough? So that's why I said, you know what? I got to change my life. I got to be somebody where they can't fuck with me no more. I got to be a public figure. And I got to show them that I'm not just some regular guy. And that's why I said I got to start getting the fights. And I couldn't just start getting the fights. I said, well, I can work with another website and they'll get me the fights. But that's not enough. I got to be an entrepreneur. I had to start my own business. I have some bitterness, and I'll talk about it. I have some bitterness towards Sky Sports. I was supposed to be on the Sky Sports Toe-to-Toe podcast, but I wasn't chosen. There was only 2 people in the running. Only 2 of us in the running. Call me out on my bullshit if you want to, if you're watching. There was only 2 of us in the running. The majority wanted me. But at that point in time, I had a lot of shit going on in my life where I'm pretty much sure they probably knew and they figured out. It was like, well, we got to go with them. But guess what? That's your loss. And guess what? I'm going to make sure that you realize your mistake. So like I said, it's not going to be this year because this year is almost over. It may not be in 2017, but definitely in 2018, you're going to remember my name and you're going to realize your mistakes. I'm tired. No. Stop addressing that Ivan guy. He's already blocked. I wrote his name down. They're already blocked. So stop addressing them. Stop addressing them. Stop it. It's no better way just to say, like, imagine, right? Imagine. Like if you were put into a situation where you have no choice but to be successful. You know how horrible that is? Now, of course, you think like, well, you're going to be successful. You know how horrible that is? When you have no choice but to succeed and to be something that, you know, is bigger than what you know? No, because I haven't blocked him yet. Ivan can keep posting, but I haven't blocked him yet. But you know how hard that is or like, you know, fucked up that is? They'd be like, damn, you wake up every day like, fuck, man. I got to do this because I know if I do this, I'm going to be successful. Like, what the fuck? I was still sick today or yesterday. I made it to that Danny Garcia fight. I told you how I was sick and I literally escaped from the hospital to make it to the Danny Garcia versus Vargas press conference. I went to the final press conference. I had clothes on that wasn't even washed for like fucking 3 weeks. I know I was stinking because I was sick for 3 days prior and I couldn't get out to buy new clothes. If you really knew, one day I'm gonna write a motherfucking book. If you really knew the shit that I go through to do some of the shit that I do as far as boxing is concerned, but I'll tell you guys this: if I go to jail, it'll be because I'm fighting for my child. Because I'm not going to allow these courts because, like, okay, for example, okay, let's go read something, right? I want to show you this, and it's the reason why I want to show you this is because I feel it's the wrong mentality. Oh, no, not that one. Not that one. It's the wrong mentality. But at the same time, it's the mentality that men have because the way the courts put it. As you can see, this is all I made. I don't make no money off this shit. But where's it at? Hold on. No, that's a point I'm trying to make. Here it is. That's the point I'm trying to make. Where's the comments? You read this shit? Now, I'm going to take a piss, and I'll be right back, and we're going to read this together. I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. Please subscribe. Oh, also, I have a new policy where if I don't like you, I'm going to block you. I didn't used to be like that before. For almost 6 years, I didn't block people. But if I don't like you, I'm going to block you. Also, if the people in the chat want me to block you, then I'm going to block you. So it's almost like a public execution type shit where they're like, yeah, fucking hang him. Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah. Y'all can't see it? Y'all say I need me to zoom in? Let me refresh the screen. Let me refresh my chat screen. Oh yeah, I can't see it. All right, cool. I'm gonna move in. I'm gonna zoom in. I see it now. I see. I'm gonna zoom in. Let me see. Boop, 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 boop. Can y'all read it clearly now? Can y'all see it? Can y'all see it? Darren Townsend, I know who you are, and I'm not going to disrespect you. But yo, I tell everybody, you do not have to watch the video. I'm not no fucking flea. I'm not going to be begging you to watch, and I'm not changing the title. You can leave. No disrespect, because I know you've been around for a long time. But yo, bro, you can leave. You can leave. All of you can leave. I'll be right back. Y'all motherfuckers act like I'll be like, yo, hey, please stay to watch me talk about my shit. Y'all motherfuckers can leave, man. Hey, please stay, guys. I know you don't like what I talk about, but please listen to me, man. Motherfucker, leave. Hey, guys, please listen to my videos, man. Get the fuck out. Please, man. Hey, TstreeT, you shouldn't talk about your personal stuff, man. You're gonna turn off your subscribers, man. Get the fuck out, nigga. Get out. I only come to this channel for boxing, man. You're always talking about other stuff, man. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Unsubscribe. Get the fuck out, because guess what? I got the shit set to whereas in give me a year. You'll have no choice but to see my face and watch my videos. So get blocked if you want to. The days of Fight Hype, the days of Dante's Boxing Nation, Ego Boxing, ESN, those days are coming to an end. So fuck with if you want and think I'm motherfucking joking. Those days are over. Get the fuck out. Oh shit, my bad. He like sit back and say whatever he want. Everybody's days are numbered. I'm not taking this shit is serious now. Also, Boxing King, who are you? I never seen you before. I was just working with ESN News today. That Snow Queen chick. She was at the fight. So say I'm jealous all you want. The days are numbered. So who are you, Boxing King? I'm sorry. Who are you? Jealous. You're right. You'll never see me in gyms every day. Don't get me wrong. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, if I had that, you know what? I'll leave that. I'll leave that alone. Oh, I gotta move. I gotta zoom in some more. Y'all can't see it. I gotta zoom in some more. This is the type of mentality that, and there's no disrespect to this brother, because he was telling me some real ass shit. There's no disrespect to this brother because he was telling me some real ass shit. But why does it have to be this way? I'm not going to allow it to be this way. And I'll explain why. Give me a couple of minutes. But what I'm going to do is, in the meantime, while I'm taking this little break, should we listen to the Garcia Thurman post fight, or should we listen to the McGregor post fight? Which one? I'm going to leave it to you guys to vote. Should we listen to McGregor Alvarez post fight, which was funny as fuck? Or should we listen to the Thurman one? Thurman? One person says Thurman. Let me know, guys. Okay, all right. Well, you guys pretty much are already voting.
Best options in mixed martial art. Again, doesn't mean Tyra can't knock him out. Anybody.
Okay, hold on. Let me pause this.
Chess master. He's playing his game.
Then counter right back.
Hold on.
Grab his too. There you go.
Leg kick by.
Hold on. I'm gonna put on the Garcia.
Let's go, Ty. Get on the jail.
Beautiful one.
Get on the jail.
And he was up against the cage. He got stung there, Mike. And again, back against the cage. He's got a bad tendency to do that. Now he switched it to the body. Low, he's patient and clever. And he has a lot of options as far as his weapons to hit you with. He's just as comfortable kicking you as he.
As we get ready to go forward and determine who's the main man in the division.
Not that one. Hold on.
What are Ortiz's chances of getting past Vladimir Klitschko, Anthony Joshua?
Oh, please tell me that it recorded. Please, Lord, tell me that it recorded. I don't think that PBC on Spike recorded. Oh my God. I don't think that it recorded. I don't think that it recorded. And I'm going to be very, very angry. Haha, block me. Why? I didn't say I was going to block you. Shut up. Don't be a bitch. You on some bitch ass shit. If you were hearing me say I was going to block you, then don't say nothing. But since you have a name like Boss and King, you're not the king. What are you a king of? So technically you're a fraud. Fuck you a king of. The sun is coming up. Hold on 1 minute. Fucking boxing king. That makes you feel good, bro? What are you king of? I'm not no king. But you are?
Total strikes those.
Boxing king, huh?
Unbelievable.
Oh yeah, KOD testimonies. I do have to cover the 24/7 Ward versus Kovalev. I got to do that today because I cover every single episode of 24/7. So what happened was it came on after the live show of Ortiz versus Scott. When I thought it wasn't gonna, I thought it wasn't gonna come on until later on. So yeah, of course I cover every single episode of 24/7. So I have to cover Cola versus War 24/7. I have to. Dude, you're digging a hole. Digging a hole who? You talking to me, Lucas High? Are you talking to me? I don't think you are, but are you? Let me know. And what hole am I digging? I'll wait for your response. Yeah, King is pretty much digging a hole. Yeah, correct. I only make $100 a month off of here. But you'll be a goddamn idiot to think that I live off this income, especially with all the money I spend. You'll be a goddamn idiot. The most I made off of YouTube was I used to make a lot of money, but the key to making money is consistency, and also I play way too much music in my videos. You know, so you lose money. In fact, let me look at this Boxing King real quick. Listen to this post-fight interview while I look up this Boxing King dude.
We didn't come here to take part. We came here to take over. Fight replay brought to you.
Also, he thinking he clowning me that I'm only making $100. The fact that I spend more money than I make, that's actually a good thing for the sport of boxing, bro. So if you really think, as a matter of fact, let me just listen to this post-fight interview, and I'm going to block this clown. Because it's like, obviously his logic is fucked up. Like, I spend more money on boxing each month than I make, and I still do videos. So, bro, you want some dickhead ass shit. Real rap. You're not clowning me saying I only make $100 a month. Motherfucker, my bill's already paid. Oh, no. Okay, you know what? Yeah, you're blocked. Give me 1 minute. Listen to this post-fight interview, and I'm going to block these people real quick. And you too, Yvonne.
For you. Let's take a look at this stunning left hand again. Look at this counter. Boom, over the top, on the jaw. Right hand. And a big one to the temple. Left hand behind it. Excuse me, right hand behind it. And Alvarez goes down, and he's essentially done there. Let's take a look at it again. Boom. Clipped him, right hand, boom. Left hand again, right hand again. And his head is just wobbling on his neck there. Big John wisely steps in and stops the fight. I mean, Eddie Alvarez can take a tremendous punch. He can recover, but Conor's accuracy and power was just too much for him. His movement, his ability to slide in and out with that odd style that he has. What a performance. History-making performance by Conor McGregor. Man, it's incredible.
The first in the 23-year history of the Ultimate Fighting Championship. 2 belts simultaneously. Time for our official decision. Brought to you by Metro PCS. Get a fast nationwide 4G LTE network for only $30 period. Wireless figured out. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee John McCarthy has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 4 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, the notorious Conor McGregor!
I'm here with the winner and new, and for the first time ever, 2-division champion Conor McGregor. The first man ever to hold 2 titles simultaneously. How does this all feel to you?
Where the fuck is my second belt? I've already got this one. Where's the second one at? Cheap motherfuckers. 4.2 billion this company was sold for. Where's that second belt? Go backstage and grab that motherfucking belt somewhere. Fuck that one here. I only won him to try to take that one on me already. What the fuck?
Conor, it's a huge accomplishment tonight. Was there anything at all surprising about it to you?
Not one bit. They're not on my level. You gotta have size, reach, length. You gotta have some attributes. If you come in any way equal to me, I'm gonna rip your whole head off, and that's it. I tell her every time. Eddie's a solid competitor. Eddie's a warrior. He shouldn't have been in here with me, and that's just the truth of it.
Conor, this is obviously a massive, massive accomplishment. But at this stage of your career, what challenges you now? Now that you are a 2-division champion, are your thoughts to try to defend both titles? Are your thoughts to stay at lightweight? What do you want to do?
Listen, thanks everyone for coming out. I fucking love everyone here, I swear to God. He's traveled the world with me. There's a reason why we're at the top of the game. Because of me and because of you. And I appreciate every single one of you. Look, what's next for me, Joe? I'm gonna get that second belt. Where the fuck is it? They should have had them 2 belts ready, special for me. They're fucking have both in the octagon. It's never been done before.
I'm sure you'll get your second belt. But
listen, I've spent a lot of time, Joe, slaying everybody in the company. Backstage, I'm starting fights off everybody. I've ridiculed everyone on the roster. I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody. The double champ does what the fuck he wants. Let me raise this motherfucker now. This is what I want to do. This is what I dreamed into reality. Oh, that looks good. That looks good. God bless.
Conor McGregor, congratulations. Yes. It's been an honor calling your fight, sir. Yes. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Conor McGregor, ladies and gentlemen.
Hold on, guys. Give me 1 minute.
November 18th, prepare for Fantastic Beasts.
If I don't come back, look after my creatures.
Fantastic Beasts, rated PG-13.
Oh, shit. You know, I'm surprised I haven't passed out yet. I've been like awake, probably like, you know, but anyway, I had the joy of, I had the joy of today of going to Danny Garcia versus Sammy Vargas fight. Now, I'll let you know straight from the beginning. Listen, even though I'm from Philadelphia, I ride with Philly fighters, but if I was just to ride with Philly fighters because they were Philly fighters, then I would be a fake ass dude. And that means I would be biased. So understand that I try to make the best out of every fight. And plus, Sammy Vargas is a cool dude. Even though he got beat the fuck up tonight, he watches my videos. No disrespect, Sammy Vargas. No disrespect. But at the same time, you know. But I'll start by saying this. Philly showed up tonight. Now, people say, oh, where's my battery? People say shit like, you know, hating ass shit like this. And it's true to an extent. But in this case, Philly showed up. Now, it wasn't a sellout, but it would have been a sellout if you knew who showed up. Everybody that was supposed to show up, as far as Philly is concerned, did. It was crazy. You know, you had AI there. He was drunker than a motherfucker. The answer, Allen Iverson, yo. This was my first time ever, like, he was drunker than a motherfucker. But hey, he retired, man. I don't just, Meek Mill and AI came out with Diddy Garcia. You had all of pretty much the Philly boxers there, the ones that were supposed to be there, or the one like you had all the Philly boxers there basically. Beanie Siegel was there. The dude who I'm cool with, I got a lot of respect for him, who socked Beanie Siegel, was there. And legitimately, now listen to me when I say legitimately. I'm not no dick eater. Legitimately, this was a good card. From I got there 2 fights before the PBC on Spike telecast began. Those 2 fights was lit like fuck. The Omar Douglas fight was lit. Now I gotta watch the Omar Douglas fight again, because when you're in, okay, this is what I do. I told you guys, I don't like going to fights, and also, I'm disabled, not legally disabled, but it's like, I got real bad asthma. So in those type of situations, I don't do well, but I just don't get no joy out of going to fights. My goal is in the future. And what we're doing now is I have a website launching. It's called FightView360.com. It's launching in a couple of weeks. I would say in a year or so time, maybe about a year, no more than 2 years, you're not going to see me at no fights. You're not going to see me nowhere. Except on YouTube, obviously, because I'm going to send people to fights. But since it was in Philly, and we don't get fights of this caliber in Philly, I'm talking about like when we have a world champion. Of course, we have shout out to Peltz Boxing. Shout out to BAM Boxing Promotions. Shout out to Johan Gym, Schuler's Gym. I'm sure I'm probably missing a lot. Of course, DSG Gym. Thank you to King's Boxing Promotions. Thank you to Mark Abrams. Thank you to Sam and Andrew from Swanson Communications. Thank you as a whole to all of them. But understand is that I'm going to cover fights my way. And I'm in a situation where I have to let my work show. I'm not just going to these fights to bullshit around. I'm not just covering these fights to bullshit around. So let me stay on topic. The JoJo Dan Swift Hurd fight was even a good fight. Even though we knew that Danny Garcia was a massive favorite, did he not look a little sharper than usual? Now let me tell you what I do. Even though they had shitty internet in there, what I do is I got Comcast Xfinity. So therefore, I'm able to watch Spike TV wherever. So what I'll do is I'll have, even though there's a tape delay, I'll have Spike TV or, on my phone or on my computer, and I'll try to watch the fight that way, but I got to watch it again. But either way, Sammy Vargas got knocked out. I see where he went wrong, but let's not talk about Sammy Vargas. Let's give Danny Garcia the praise that he deserves. Now, you may say, why are you praising him for fighting a cherry? Why are you praising him for fighting a bum? Don't call no fighters no bums. Come on. Can you get punched in the stomach? Even if you say, oh, the shot didn't land clean, somebody's still punching you in the stomach or on the ribs, on the arms or whatever, that shit hurt. We know for sure that Danny Garcia is fighting Keith Thurman next. And at this point in time, there's no more bullshit fights for Danny Garcia. Now, it's not my place to say, but I know why he fought Rod Salka. I know the truth why he fought Rod Salka. But if you look at Danny Garcia's resume, now I already told you, listen, I know motherfuckers gonna say, you know, I already know how y'all motherfuckers is. They're gonna be like, oh, TstreeT just because Danny Garcia's from Philly and you trying to be cool with PBC and now and yo, listen. If you look at his resume, right? The shit is legit. You can say Robert Guerrero was over the hill, but guess what? Robert Guerrero fought Floyd Mayweather. You can say, well, he should have lost the Lamont Peterson fight. I don't have him lose. Lamont Peterson didn't do shit but just dance the night away. Lionel Richie ass. He was dancing on the ceiling. You can say Eric Morales twice. Eric Morales was actually, his career at that point in time was on the upswing. A lot of people forget that crazy ass fight he had with Marcos Maidana, where he had one eye. Eric Morales was back. Danny Garcia was the underdog in the first fight, by the way. Remember when people were saying Danny going to get decapitated? Now, it's not on this channel. I wish I still had those videos, man. But I used to be on another channel when he fought Lucas Matisse. And the build-up to that fight, I was getting slaughtered. I was like, yo, he going to beat Lucas Matisse. Motherfucker was like, you's a dickhead. And, you know, he ain't beat no Lucas Matisse. Matisse's going to chop his head off. And Danny going to be, you know. Danny literally outboxed Lucas Matisse. People say, you know, Amir Khan was winning on the cards, and you know, why is it not pausing? My bad. It was like, you know, Amir Khan beat him again. Amir Khan shit is fucked up. Amir Khan can be winning on the cards against Vladimir Klitschko, but you know, all it takes is one shot, and he going the fuck down. I like Keith Thurman. But what happens when Keith Thurman gets punched in the gut? Listen, when I say I was trying to interview Keith Thurman, I was trying. But what, okay, well, I'll explain it in detail on my live stream because this video is already almost 10 minutes long. So the fight is happening. Garcia versus Thurman. It's Thurman versus Garcia. That's how it is. It's being billed. It's going to be on CBS, free television. There's no date. I mean, no, there's a date for it's going to be March the 4th on CBS, but there's no venue yet. I wanted to ask what venue it was going to be, but you're just going to have to see, you know, the video before this that's uploaded is the post-fight interviews with Danny Garcia and Angel Garcia. I mean, yo, I can understand why Danny get the hate. But at the same time, this isn't like what he did today with the non-title fight. And Billy Briscoe, the trainer, an acclaimed Philadelphia trainer, but also who was the trainer of Samuel Vargas, he said it, yo, this non-title fight shit not new. It's just that in this social media day and age, people look at it like, you know, because they know more. Now, me personally, now this is where you can separate me from the biased motherfuckers, and you know, I wanted Danny to fight somebody in the top 15 of the WBC. When I asked him why you're not fighting somebody in the top 15 of the WBC, he curved the shit out of my question. And then this was at the first press conference for this. Because when you're a champion, whether it's the WBC, the WBA, the IBF, or the WBO, your voluntary has to be someone in the top 15. For example, Deontay Wilder wanted to fight Shannon Briggs and not Archer Spielka, believe it or not. But Shannon Briggs was not ranked in the top 15 of the WBC. So in order to get a fight that's a non-title fight, you got to get permission from the WBC. I understood what they did with this Samuel Vargas fight as far as marketing. They announced the Keith Thurman fight to add incentive of this fight. Or not incentive, to add hype to this Samuel Vargas fight. And then also having Keith Thurman, you know, do the commentary and then have them face off in the ring. It's to sell the fight for the future. But anyway, I can't get too much in detail because I have like a long night ahead of me. I've probably been up maybe about 44 of 48 hours. I'm starting to crash, but when I'm really, really tired, I do my best videos. I do my best videos. So I got a whole bunch of editing to do. Actually, I'm not editing nothing tonight. The post-fight stuff for Daniel Garcia versus Samuel Vargas is uploading now, and then this video is going to upload after this, and then after that is going to be the Conor McGREGOR video. It's going to upload, and then I'm going to do a live stream, and then that live stream we're going to talk about everything. And it's going to be a little controversial. I'm going for like the Howard Stern, you know, like think of boxing. So whereas I like to do my videos live and uncut. I don't like to edit shit, and eventually my interviews are not going to be edited, so I don't have to be doing this shit all motherfucking night. Excuse my language. So when you watch my live streams, right? It's just fall back, chill, relax, you know, and don't be no prude. I hate when people throw that word around, professionalism. Oh, I'm very professional, but at the same time, it's like, yo, I do my videos like I want. But I enjoyed myself tonight. I haven't been to a fight in quite some time. You know, and I told you, I don't get starstruck, and I don't take no pictures with nobody. You don't see not one boxer that has a picture with me, and I met a lot of them. I'm just not into that. I mean, it's no disrespect to the fighters or nothing. I'm just not, you know, I'm just not into that. But you know, some colleagues of mine told me that, well, you got to do it for the business, even though you're not into it. Still, people want to see you with the fighters. And it's like, you know, all right, I understand. You know, I'm working on it. But with this fight tonight, I had to show up, you know? And I made some good, I'm surprised. Listen, so many people recognized me. I didn't, you know, it felt good, but at the same time, it was like, I'm a very private person, and I want really people to know who I am, you know? You know, but I have like so much work to do. I am TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. I cover every single major fight live. Stay tuned for my website. It's called FightView360.com. When I say it's innovative, and I'm sorry, I'm not being disrespectful, but if you don't know what innovative means, then go look that shit up. Google that shit. I'm not just launching no fucking website just to have a website. And it's no better way to say it than that. So, stay tuned. I got to do a live stream in about maybe 25 minutes or so. And we'll talk. Please subscribe. All the links to my social media are right down below in the description box. If you want to see any highlights of the fight, then go to my Instagram at FightView360 right on Instagram. Or the link is right down below in the description box. Now, March the 4th, Garcia versus Thurman, I have to be honest with you. There's a good chance I'm going to be there. I mean, it's not a financial thing. It's just that, I just don't, But a fight like that, it's like, fuck it. If it's in Vegas, you might as well go. And that's a Vegas fight. All right? I would like for it to be in New York, but, if anything, that's a Vegas fight. If they put it in LA, then that's going to be some bullshit. It's like, for what? You might as well put it in the Barclays. So that's what we're waiting for. Is we know that it's going to be on CBS. We know that it's going to be on March the 4th. We don't know what the venue is. Please subscribe. I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. I'll see you in my live stream. At that point,
AMF presents Bowling versus Crowded Bar. AMF introduces new online booking. Now you're just a few clicks away from crushing it on your Saturday night. Visit bowlsaturdaynight.com.
yo, I don't know what that shit was. You broke my heart, Malik Scott. You broke it. Spinal.
Scott landed at a 31% connect percentage. Scott was 45 out of 155. 155 means that Malik Scott threw an average of 13 punches per round exactly over the course of 12 rounds. So let's take a look at the 3 knockdowns in the fight, and none of them were spectacular or memorable.
Oh my God, boxing fans. Okay, this video can be long. I gotta go to Garcia versus Vargas to cover the fight. Oh God. Oh man. Oh, Malik Scott, you let me down. You let me down, bro. Malik Scott just lost a unanimous decision. I'm sure he did. He didn't win not one round. What was this shit? I was hyping this fight up. I was hyped. I wanted to go wash clothes, right? And I knew the HBO telecast started at 4 p.m. Eastern time. So my clothes was in the dryer. It was like 4:08. And I was like, shit, my motherfucking clothes is wet. The bad part about it is I'm from Philly. And I'm trying to get Philly back to where it used to be. And I got to ride with him.
Stanley Christodoulou scores about 120 to 106, and Nelson Hoskins scores about 119 to 106. All three in favor of the winner, and still undefeated, Luis King Ortiz.
We're going to listen to the post-fight interviews. I hope Malik Scott gives one. I want to hear what he has to say. Listen to the numbers.
Luis Ortiz, the winner by unanimous decision. And you can see, as I mentioned, he lands 101 punches more. He throws 317 more punches. He lands at a slightly higher connect percentage, including.
Oh my God. This is a whole fight. What's that? About 12 punches around. Malik Scott, 45. This is total punches. 45 of 100.
You heard me, Malik Scott. You heard me deep, bro. You ain't no good.
He threw in a 12-round fight.
Hold up 1 minute, guys.
Hold up.
I'm taking a little bit of break. We're gonna be here for a while. Let me put this over here, right? Yo, Malik Scott, you ain't no good, bro. And I'm talking about not as a boxer. You're good as a boxer, but for what you did today, that was low down. What you did today, if you're watching this video, I was hyping the shit out this fight. And when I say hyping the shit out this fight, I'm talking about people been talking to me, right? On social media. And like my homies, they be like, yeah, what you think about the Malik Scott fight? And I'm talking about like off camera.
And I'd be like, man, Malik Scott, yo, he good. I really think he gonna show up this time. Hold on. Okay, about every 2 weeks or so, I wash my hoodies, and I've heard, even though I don't go nowhere, it's because my weight fluctuates. I'm talking about I can gain 40 pounds and lose 40 pounds in literally like 2 months. It's because I got asthma, and I'm mad. This shit got me mad again. So the point I'm trying to make is the HBO broadcast for Luis Ortiz versus Malik Scott was 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, as I told you guys, I haven't got good sleep in like a while. I'm on steroids. I'm on prednisone. So if you look it up, one of the side effects is it fucks with your sleep. I go through this about 3 times a year. So I did a live stream last night that was 3 hours and 47 minutes, all the way until like 6 in the morning. Right now I'm doing a live stream. I was at Garcia versus Vargas as credentialed media. I'm asthmatic. Literally. It's no better way to say that. Being at that event, I was struggling moving around and shit. So when I give interviews and being and having the point. Okay, let me stay on topic. Let me stay on topic. It was the HBO telecast was 4 something. I was sick. Monday is usually the days I wash clothes. Every 2 weeks. I got to put my hoodies on my hoodies. I have about, what's 75 times 16? About the average Jordan hoodie costs $75. A Nike hoodie around here, unless you go to the outlet, a Nike hoodie is $60. I don't wear my hoodies in the streets. It's rare that you'll see me wear like my hoodies, like this is my uniform. So the point I'm trying to make is that I said, fuck, man, I'm so tired, but I don't got nothing to wear. And I gotta fucking wash clothes and shit. So it's like 4:08. Fast forward, right? It's like 4:08 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm in the laundromat. I'm watching on my computer because they got Wi-Fi in there. I'm watching on my computer the fucking Jamie McDonald Solus fight. And I'm like, fuck, man, I gotta hurry up and get back. My clothes and his hoodies and fucking denim and motherfucking button-ups and shit. This is just a little bit of them. They're still wet. They're still wet. So basically, you see this shit? I wish you can see, but I folded them up because that's how I fucking do my clothes and shit. Believe it or not, I'm like kind of like OCD. So I folded them up and buttoned them up they still motherfucking win. Nigga. Right? My lay that I had on at the fight today, even though I only wore that lay only once, and it was on my birthday, it was still wet. So I was like, damn. And I said, well, with me walking around and getting to the fight, it's probably gonna dry. The point I'm trying to make is I had to rush out the laundromat, take my clothes and everything out the laundromat. I said, man, I'm going to watch this motherfucking Luis Ortiz, Malik Scott fight. Malik Scott going to win. I said, I feel it this time. I said, yo, this time he knows that he got to show up. And he do that shit. I was hot. And I'm talking about like when I saw him on the canvas and he was like, I was like, don't you dare try to throw that fight. Don't you motherfucking dare. You better get your motherfucking ass up and you better get knocked out. Don't you dare try to throw this fight. Don't you dare. Don't you dare try to throw this fight, Malik Scott. Don't you dare try to throw this fight. Yo, he hurt me, bro. I'm hurt. And it's like you gotta like, you probably think I'm joking because I'm real extra animated and everything, but I'm real passionate about like Philadelphia fighters, especially when I want to do like going forward in the future. My plan is, okay, today. How can I put it? Over the last few days, I've made some very big connections with Philadelphia boxing promoters. In fact, I was the official photographer for Premier Boxing Champions this past week, even though it was by mistake. I tried my best. But the point I'm trying to make is, I was like, like Malik Scott, we need this, bro. We need you to either go hard or go home. And he and it's like, bro, you from Philly, man. Motherfuckers be fucking with me on like social media talking about, oh, TstreeT, Philly done took too many L's from Meek Mill. So, you're going to take an L too if you don't go to this fight. They said I took an L because I didn't go to the, it was a Philly fight. What was it, like November the 21st? Malik Scott let me down, man. Anyway, I guess I gotta fucking hang this shit up now, right? So we're gonna be here for a while. Thank you for yes, this is live. Thank you for watching the stream. I just had to vent a little bit. But Malik Scott let me down, man. I was riding with him. Malik Scott, you let me down, but you let me down. I'm watching this bullshit, and I'm like, and then the thing is, after the fight was over, I had to like get dressed in those wet ass clothes. First I ironed them, right? And I was like, they ain't wet. Fuck. Maybe it's the iron. But the iron just make them hot and wet. And I'm like, fuck. And I gotta fucking get down to the fucking Danny Garcia fight. I'm asthmatic. I be having a hard time out there in the real world, yo. I don't like going out there. I don't fucking like going out there. I don't like going out there. I'll be back. Since I'm going to just share this video around again, since people are up now, And I'm gonna tell people I'm still live. I don't have like Sundays. Let me tell you this. I treat Sundays and Mondays. Okay, Sundays, I'll explain it this way. On Sundays is usually always the only day where I literally am sleep. I'm sleep. I fall asleep like within the first half an hour of Game of Thrones or The Walking Dead. Did I say this already? Deja vu? Oh yeah, good shit. Thank you for keeping me on track, KOD testimonies. We're gonna talk about that. We gotta go back and talk about the my daughter. But let me share this video. I can do it right here. I don't have to leave. Let people know I'm still live. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Oh no. All right. All right. Yeah, it's about to be 7. It's about to be 7 here. So basically in another I've pulled almost 24 hours straight. And before that it probably was like only 4 hours of sleep. So I'm you know. But it's like I work from home. So it's like, I can sleep when I want to. I'm in Philly. If I said I went to the Dean Garcia fight, I'm in Philly. But I can tell that I'm really, really tired because as you can see, my speech is starting to slur and shit. Shit is getting real out here. Oh yeah, let me play this and finish doing something real quick. Oh, Malik Scott, man, why would he do that? And it's like, I was talking to Philly fighters today, and the ones I didn't talk to, about looking at them on social media, they feel the same way. It's like, well, damn, we can't disrespect you, and we can't talk trash about you because we got to ride with you because you're from Philly. But deep down, they know that was like, that was some fucked up ass shit. But at the same time, even though he's from Philly, he be out LA. And also, he said something during the I once woke up at about 3 a.m. in the morning. I woke up a little too early, but it came on later on, not on American television, obviously. I had to go through hell to watch it. Malik Scott versus Alex Leopai, or Leopai, however you pronounce his name. And during a press conference, he said basically is that, he not even about boxing. He just want to fucking sell cigars and sleep with beautiful women and shit. And it's like, there's nothing fucking wrong with that. But it's just like, well, wait a minute. The way it was said, it was like, well, damn, He in Philly, dog. Why would he lie? LOL. What are you talking about? Of course I'm in fucking Philly. I got from the fucking Danny Garcia fight. After that fucking the final the post fight press conference, whatever that was, I got home in like 15 minutes. Of course I'm in fucking Philly. Yeah, it's almost 7. It's 6:58 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's 6:58 Eastern Standard Time. Oh, but remember, if you noticed on Friday, I put out 15 videos because it was all those old videos that I had to get out. And believe it or not, there's still a whole bunch of videos I have to get out because of I have fighters that I interviewed that gave their predictions on Kovalev versus Ward and on Golovkin versus Jacobs. So I'm still sitting on like maybe I would say maybe I'm sitting on probably maybe about another like 15 to 20 videos that I can put out of just fighters shit, you know. But I don't be rushing with that shit, and sometimes it costs me. How much does it cost for media seats? Media seats are free. What are you talking about? But no, they're not free. You're not gonna just that shit. You know, you can't just be like, okay, I'm media, let me in your fight. That shit don't work like that. You gotta do motherfucking work. That's why I was up all day on Friday and all day pretty much yesterday, is because I had to make sure like I got that motherfucking, shit out. That shit is work. This is not easy. It's a job. You gotta have like real discipline to do this shit. It's a job. So don't think that shit is easy, man. Don't think that shit is easy. Yeah, you know what? The Boxing Voice invited me to go to Vegas. I'm gonna get to Vegas, but I can't, I'm not. Okay, put it this way. My plan is I'm gonna go to Vegas for a fight, but not for the fight. I'm gonna go to Vegas just to be out there for like one day, just to talk to whoever my guy is. And I'll probably go to like the media workout or the press conference with him. I'm not interested in, doing that shit. No, hell no. Like when you're in media, you have to do work. Your job is to promote the fight. That shit not free. That shit not, it don't cost. You have to. It's work. Your job is to promote the fight, and I'm good at promoting fights. Even before I started going to fights, I was good at promoting fights. So it's like, well, now it's like I go to the fights. That shit, hell no. You got your ass got to. That's that. You got to work, and it's like It's like this, right? You have to respect all media because you all work together. But I don't like when I see people or media that go to fights and they don't do no work. It's like, what the fuck you here for? Somebody else that was hungrier than you could have had this spot. You got to do work. So, okay, for example, the first thing I had to do when I got back today was upload that post-fight shit with Danny Garcia because I owe that to the promoter. It's like, what are you here for if you're not going to fucking promote our shit and cover our shit? What are you here for? And since, I know people try to clown me. They say shit like, oh, you only got 24,000 subscribers. That's 24,000 motherfucking people. And then if you look at my social media, my Instagram just reached 10K. That's 10,000 people. My Twitter is growing. That's only 2,000 people. My like page is 11,000 people. My personal Facebook, even though I'm blocked, is 1,931 people. My job is to fucking, I'm supposed to fucking spread awareness and shit. You know, so when you go to a fight as like media, you're going to work. That is your job. They're allowing you to come to the fight, you know, and letting you fucking have the fucking VIP access and shit. You are working. That shit not no joke. But, you know, some people do take it as a joke. That shit not no joke. Your motherfucking ass is there working. So, like I said, I don't like going to fights not because of the work. I like going to the fights for the work, because what happens is if you send somebody else, they won't do the job like you want it to be done. But I just don't like, I'm a recluse. There's no better way to explain that. You know, like the crowds and all the people, and then the fact that people know me. You know, I'm not, you know, I'm a nice guy, but I'm uncomfortable in those situations. I know how to interact in those situations and not look all awkward and like a weirdo, but I'm uncomfortable. So therefore I say, well, you know what? I'm going to keep working. You know, I'm here to work. I'm here to work. That shit's not, you know, people think that you just can go to these fights. You know, that media shit is not easy, because when you get credentials, you have to show the promoters or the PR people, whoever is approving you for credentials, that you deserve to be there. So when people say, oh, you only been to 4 fights, you know how hard it is to get into free for one fight? So don't say I didn't pay my motherfucking dues. I paid my dues. So now when the website launches, right? And as I told you, I've been telling y'all for months and months and months and months and months. People say, oh, you said the website was going to be launched in July. You said August. You said September. You said October. But but I have to not only do what I'm doing, but now I have to write articles every day, and then proofread, fact check, and publish articles from the other people. This shit is not easy. So therefore, your lifestyle, you have to really change your lifestyle, because it's just all work. But am I mad? No. It's just that I'd rather send other people to fights. You know, so don't think that shit is easy. You know, so when you have fucking weirdos like you know who. Yeah, I do need to go to sleep. No, I'm cool though. I can go for another hour. And plus I got to stay up now because I got to get my pop breakfast. And then I can go to sleep after that, and then you know, do like a late ass lunch. I have a team. I have a vastly growing team, and I don't talk about it. There's a lot of us. There's a lot of us, believe it or not. There's a lot of us. There's a lot of us. I'm blessed. When I look at, like, my God, when I get like the emails every day or the DMs of people telling me, you know, we've been watching you since such and such, when you was in your living room drinking cheap ass rum on the floor with a do-rag on. I'm thinking like, damn. You know, there's a lot of us. But once again, like I said, it's a lifestyle. You know, I'm 33, so therefore I've been slowly, like, I didn't just say I'm going to just launch a website next week and then be, you know, cramming. I've been slowly conditioning my lifestyle to now I know that I'm back at a point where I can put out videos every day. I know that I can edit videos comfortably. I have the equipment to edit videos comfortably. I have the equipment to be able to go to a press conference or a media workout, you know, or whatever, and cover it, you know, and get good content. But now I had to factor in being able to be, you know, a writer and being able to manage people writing and all that shit. So I've been slowly, you know, instead of doing it all once, you know, I've been slowly saying, okay, now I got this down. You know, I'm gonna take about a month, you know, to be consistent with this, and then I'm gonna get to this part and then be consistent with that. So the last part I have to do is be the writer and the proofreader. And then also I'm starting Also, I'm starting a I've already started a nonprofit. And I have a YouTube channel, another YouTube channel, which is going to be partnered soon. And all the revenue generated from that channel is going to go to men or people like myself who have dealt with spiteful baby mothers or bitter baby mothers, that try to keep them away from their children. So it's like, you got to condition your lifestyle for that shit. And I'm just blessed to be in a situation where I don't have to work for anyone. I don't have to work for it. Yeah, Sordam, you've been around for a long time if you say that. You know, when I was tying the bread and the slip knot. Because remember, once it's like, how many times I got to say it? I am not launching just a website just to have a website. I'm not launching. It's no better way to say it. It's no better way to say it than that. I'm not launching a website just to have a website. I'm launching, once again, an innovative website to the point where people see that shit and they're like, God damn, everything we need is right here. Massive earthquake here in New Zealand. Jesus Christ. Sorry about that, bro. 7.4? Sorry to hear about that, bro. Jesus Christ. I just looked it up. But the horrible thing about an earthquake in New Zealand, I'm going to talk about this for about 60 seconds. The horrible part about an earthquake is New Zealand is they're small. They're two small islands? I'm talking about small as far as, compared to United States or like, like Australia or something. But, if you're interested in helping out, you can email me at editor@fightView360.com. Also, if you have contacted me by email, I've been slowly getting back to everybody, but I'm getting back to everybody. And if you email me, the most important thing is to tell me where your location is. Tell me what your skills are. I'm not saying write me no fucking long ass email, but if it's long, then make sure it's informative. And what I do is I make sure, even though we talk like we talk on here, I tell you to do these things for a reason. So when I contact you back, it's professional. There's a reason why I tell you to do these things. There's a method behind the madness. So follow simple directions. But for those, if you don't hear back from me by, I'm going to say, the beginning of the year, then that means you're not going to hear back from me, and it's because you didn't follow directions. For example, I get emails of people who say, "What kind of help do you need?" That'll be just the email, and it's like, what the fuck, Or what's more disrespectful is if they say, "Well, how much you paying?" What the fuck? But what I want to do is I want to finish what I was doing, but it's about 6 minutes exactly left in this Luis Ortiz Malik Scott post-fight video, and this is going to make me mad again listening to it. But I'll put it back on. Why would he do that? No, but it's not also free fight access. There's other compensation, but I won't go into details here. But it's just like, I feel like is disrespectful, especially when I do videos and telling you, like, listen, eventually, you know, in the future, we all going to eat. But I'm not looking for people who are in this for money. You know, I'm not in it for money. I told you motherfuckers only make $100 a month on this shit. I'm not in it for money. Money's going to come. You follow a dream and you succeed in your dream, money's going to come. I want people who really feel like, you know what? I can really change some shit in boxing. That's what we're after. Put this back. There we go. Since I do my videos live, I get like really emotional about this type of stuff because this is all like real time. I'm like really emotional about this. People are going to say Luis Ortiz put on a bad performance. In a way, yeah. I mean, listen, I know people are going to say, well, you know, Malik Scott was running. He wasn't throwing no punches. So, you know, I mean, Ortiz should have, you know, we can't blame Luis Ortiz. Let's just say, yo, he's a very charismatic dude outside the ring, meaning Malik Scott. But his moniker, he goes by the odd guy. That motherfucker is odd. I once woke up at about 3 a.m. in the morning to watch him. It came a little later than that, but to watch him versus Alex fucking Leopold. I've been saying how like he's the Andrew Bynum of boxing as far as he can be so good. You know the skills are there, but he'd rather do other shit. I really believe that he's in it for the check. And then let's not forget what happened with the Derek Chisora fight. Let's not forget what happened with the Deontay Wilder fight. And then he tried to throw this fight. I am TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. I cover every single major fight live. I'm like in awe. I don't even know what else is there to talk about the fight. There's nothing to talk about. Nothing happened. Let's move on to another subject. Luis Ortiz, people say he's 45. What is he listed at, 38, 37? He is signed with Matchroom Boxing Promotions over in the UK. I think it's a good signing for him. He's 37 years old. People want him to fight. People want him to fight Anthony Joshua. People say Luis Ortiz is arguably the best heavyweight in the world. That's how fans feel. The guy is good. You can't judge him off of this performance. You can say that he should have knocked Malik Scott out and ended this. You know, as a matter of fact, we could be mad at Luis Ortiz too because he should have ended it. So we wouldn't have seen none of that shit. I was so hyped for this fight. Somebody's got to pay. I want to call my cable company and I want to tell them, I don't care how much it costs, I want my hour and a half back. I want to be reimbursed. HBO. I want to be reimbursed. I want to be reimbursed. Reimburse me. Give me, what is it? $2. Give me something. Buy me some Doritos. Buy me some chips. I have to go to Garcia versus Vargas. I am doing full coverage. Later on tonight, after I get back, after UFC 205, and of course after I do all, that's going to be crazy. I got a lot of shit to do. We're going to talk about this fight more in detail. I am TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. I cover every single major fight live. Oh, we got to listen to the post-fight interviews and shit, right? My bad. It's this shit, man. Yo. Somebody owe me some money. Because what is wrong with my fucking, I gotta change this. My the amount for, okay, it's supposed to be up like this and I'm supposed to be to pull it down, but the amount was kind of acting a little funky. But yo, HBO, somebody gotta give me my money back, man. Now I think HBO, like the subscription is like $14.99 a month or some shit. So what's $14.99 a month divided by what, 30 days divided by what, an hour and a half? That's probably like maybe 30 cents, some shit. I want my money, HBO. I want to see a check that says 36 cents on it for that shit. Yo, Ortiz versus Scott was shit. Hold up, let me fix this, man. Okay, cool. Ortiz versus Scott was shit. That was shit. And then Jim Lampley, Roy Jones, and Matt Kellerman was drunk. They forgot that Luis Ortiz fought in March. They kept saying Luis Ortiz hasn't fought in 11 months. You forgot that he fought Tony Thompson? Or whoever the fuck it was he fought. What was that? Alexander Dmitrenko, I believe it was. I covered the fight. It's just too late, too early in the morning, so I'm forgetting shit. Let me look it up real quick. They kept saying, well, he's been off for 11 months. Motherfucker, he fought in March. They was on some shit, right? The first round, I should have knew it was trouble. I should have knew it was going to be trouble. The way Malik Scott was just dancing around. And sometimes in the first round, you'll say, okay, you know what they'll say, the famous line, oh, well, they're just feeling each other out. They're just feeling each other out. Then the second round, what was that shit? What was that shit? Did you see the fight? Malik Scott threw 155 punches in a 12-round fight. In a 12-round fight. He threw an average of 12.9166666667 punches per round, according to CompuBox. Even if you factor in the flaws of CompuBox, which you're going to say, well, technically he really only threw 11.327894746 punches. Or you can say, well, technically, CompuBox is flawed, so he threw 3.18974694732. Yo, that shit was fucked up. And I was looking, and I was just like, and my clothes are wet. And what it is I'm like folding them up, and I know they wet, and I'm like, man, this shit's gonna mildew. Like this shit's gonna mildew. I should just hang them up, but I can't just, you know. Why did you do that to us, Malik Scott? What did we do to deserve that? I thought we were friends. I thought we were. And then he just kept falling all over the place. He kept just falling. He just kept falling everywhere. He was falling all over the place. I'm like, oh, he's drunk. I was like, yo, he keep falling everywhere. Why can't he keep his, you know? He just kept falling. It was ugly. I posted, what did I post? Yo, imagine, right? Being buried alive, right? But then you're being buried alive, but there's like little holes. Like, is there scooping dirt? Like, okay, you're being buried alive in like a wooden box, right? You're being buried alive in a wooden box, but there's little holes poked in about the size of a three-quarter drill bit, right? Right. And it's gasoline leaking into that. You're being buried alive, and there's gasoline leaking into the little holes. And then you see this one little teeny match come in, like through one of the holes. This one little teeny lit match, and just drop it in. It just fall in. You're being buried alive and being burnt alive at the same time. That's what that fight was. It was horrible. I ain't never seen no shit like that. What did we do so wrong as boxing fans to deserve that? From Malik Scott. What did we do so wrong? What did we do that was so wrong to deserve that? So I'm getting dressed, you know, and I just keep looking at the TV like. I'm a very passionate boxing fan. Remember, for those who are around, I'll be honest with you. I'm a big Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. fan. I almost shed a tear when I saw him shed tears after he quit against Fanfara. I'm a Paulie Malignaggi fan. Not when he be on that Pacquiao shit. But I'm a Paulie Malignaggi fan. When I saw what Sean Porter did to him and he was laying on the ring apron, like on like the apron hanging out the ring, I almost cried. I'm a very passionate boxing fan. I don't mean I'm a bitch, but I'm a very passionate boxing fan. So when I saw Malik Scott do that bullshit, I felt like Michael Corleone felt when Fredo did what he did. You know, when he was trying to act like he never met fucking Johnny Ola and Heyman Roth. Then when it was at like the fucking what was it? It was somewhere they was at. I forgot. Was it a club? They was looking at a show or something. And Fredo was like,
oh yeah, Johnny Ola brought me down here one time before, and Johnny Ola was also Junior Soprano later on in the future, Sopranos. But long story short, I felt like, like he was like, you heard me, Fredo. You hurt me, Fredo. You hurt me, Fredo. And I'm done with you. I'm done. Hell yeah, I feel betrayed. I'm betrayed like a motherfucker. Malik Scott betrayed the shit out of me. Oh shit. I have the whole fucking Danny Garcia confrontation and shit. Let me put it on the big screen. The Danny Garcia Keith Thurman confrontation. I met Allen Iverson. As I told you, I don't take no pictures with nobody. But I met Allen Iverson. He was drunk as shit. Is this it? Which one is it? Is it this one? Hold on, I'm trying to find the Is it this one? Yeah, it's gotta be this one. Oh yeah, screen share. It's gotta be this one, right? Yo, I gotta put it on the screen. Yo, did y'all see Keith Thurman's shoes? Did y'all see Keith Thurman's shoes? Yo, did y'all see Keith Thurman's shoes? He had some old twinkle toes on. Keith Thurman had old twinkle toes. I was walking around a lot when the Omar Douglas Fortuna fight came on. So I got to people were telling me that Omar Douglas got robbed. Now, of course, I'm there. I'm watching the fight. But the thing is, it's different when you're watching the fight in the arena and you're watching it at home. Because watching it in the arena, from what I saw, Omar Douglas won. But I have to watch. Also, that last round was crazy. That last round was crazy. So I gotta watch it. I gotta watch it again. Like by myself. I gotta watch it, but so hold on 1 minute. So like I said, I'm gonna eventually, let me tell you. I think you can understand that eventually, sometime soon, I'm going to pass out. And I'm going to probably sleep for probably like maybe 7 or 8 hours. So what I'm going to do is after this stream is over, I'm going to make breakfast for myself and for my father. And I'm going to probably be asleep for a while. Because I got the most important video out. So now the other videos I have, I don't really have to get out right now. You know? So I'm not like stressing. I don't have to get out right now. You know, so I'm not stressing. And plus I need a motherfucking day off. Like seriously. Because remember, I was sick Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Wednesday, I had to, I was recovering. Thursday, I had to go to the press conference for Garcia versus Vargas. Friday was when I spent getting all those old videos out. I was editing videos all day, literally. And then Saturday, today was the fight. You know, so I need some rest. Like seriously, motherfucking human. I'm human. Give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. Oh, wait. I can just hold on. Let me see how I'm going to do this. Because I want y'all to see something, but I don't know. Which season is worse for you? The summer. The summer is the worst season, like by far. By far. I have very, very crippling asthma attacks the beginning of every season for the most part. But summers are the worst. Like the humidity. Humidity is what fucks me over. Have I ever fallen asleep during a live stream? No, hell no, because I was just in the stream, just on some. You can tell when I'm really tired because I'll just say, okay, guys, I gotta go. Then I'll just click the stream, off and just bounce. But what it is I'm tired now, but I know that it's like I treat Sundays and Mondays as like the weekend. I really, literally, I take like for some reason it's always been like that. And it's mostly because Saturday nights is when it's a lot of boxing, whether I'm at a fight or not. That Sundays, I'll be like, man, I'm not putting no videos out of nothing. So it's very rare that you'll see me put out videos on a Sunday. Very, very rare. It's very, very rare. I don't know how it got like that, but it's just that Sundays, for some reason, I just said, you know what? I'm not doing shit on Sundays. And Sundays is the only day where I'm really in like bed and sleep at a reasonable time. I'm honestly like really, really hungry. I'm trying to figure out what do I have in the refrigerator to eat right now. Probably nothing. Most likely nothing. Most likely nothing. I'm talking about nothing. I everything I have to cook. But we've pretty much talked about everything. How long has this stream been? This stream has been 4, 5, 6, 7, almost about 4 hours. About 4 hours and 15 minutes. No, wait. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh. It's 4 hours plus. 4 hours plus. No, this stream is 4 hours. I started at 4 or 3. No, it's 4. But I did 8 hours twice. The first time I did it was to prove a point, and the second time I did it was to prove a point too. So basically, I don't know. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. Let me not break this shit. I'm not break this shit. So on Monday is probably when I'll put out the rest of the videos. I'll probably put out 2 today because there's a couple that I might as well just put out. You know, right? But I've been just like collecting and hoarding videos. You know, I don't know why, but I've just been like collecting them shits. Let me see if I can fix this. Why would I type that like that? Oh, there we go. All right. There we go. There we go. Just don't become ESN News. You should get blocked for that. Yeah, I have a gaming PC. You should get blocked for that, Nicholas Green. Don't become ESN News. You should get blocked for that. It should be off. We should put you. We should string you up. We should put you in. Matter of fact, we should put you in a. We should put you on a rack. We should put you in a torture rack, and not the Lex Luger either. We should put you in that rack, like where you turn the fucking thing and it stretches you all the way out. You know, we should. Don't be disrespectful, bro. Don't be disrespectful. We should string you up. We should string you up. You should get strung up. You should be thrown from the highest mountain, butt naked. So you'll hit all those jagged ass rocks all the way down. You hit that, but string you up, butt ass naked. Like throw you up as high as we can and let you just fall down a mountain. Stop asking me shit about my computer. Y'all on some dumbass shit right now. It's way too early or way too late for that. Stop asking me about shit about my computer. Motherfuckers tell me some. Do you have such? Man, stop. Why? Why? Why does it matter? I don't know nothing about that shit. So don't start that. What's your pick for fight of the year, fighter, round, KO, etc.? This is a 200-word essay. It's a 200-word essay. Get out of here with that, bro. Yeah. Raider Raheem is the best. Truth be told, Raider Raheem is the best interviewer out of there. Believe it or not. Well, it's not even believe it or not. It just is. Anyway, what's on you guys' mind? I have been streaming for a very long time now. I've talked about some very controversial stuff. I still have some videos to do. In fact, I do have to do a video today because I had a friend, my best friend actually, who is dealing with some issues of racism. So I have to dedicate a whole video to that situation so it can't happen anymore. Or what probably will happen again to somebody else, but I got to do a video so that it doesn't happen to him anymore. You met Steve Kim yet? You think he racist? I don't know. I haven't met him yet, but I heard that he's racist. Well, I'll put it this way. I don't believe that he's racist, but I heard he says racist as shit. You know, but I don't believe he's like a racist, like, oh, I can't stand black people or nothing like that. But it's just that he just, you know, I've heard many times that he be on some shit.
Let me sit up. Because sitting like that's gonna make me go to sleep, and I'll go to sleep right there, like that. Straighten up my hoodie. Here we go. There we go. My Instagram is lit. Anyway, what's your guys' minds? Before I go make some before I end this stream and go make some breakfast. I'm glad you guys actually hung out with me. That's what's up. Well, I just sat here and just pretty much talk shit. Well, I talk shit. Boy. Give me 1 minute. I'm just checking some shit. One minute. I don't know. I don't know if Danny. I mean, I don't know if Luis Ortiz is going to be on the undercard. It looks like it because he's in the poster, but they probably won't officially announce it. Well, they won't officially announce it, probably, most likely, until they find an opponent for him. I'm tired of shit. Okay, guys, we're running out of time. You know, I'm trying to like stay awake, but like for real, you know, we're definitely running out of time because I don't know how long I'll be able to hold on. Who do you think would win between Garcia and Crawford at 147? Well, that's tough to say because both fighters never seen a style like both fighters. You know, no, don't lean back. Don't lean. Let me lock the chair so I can't lean. All right, there we go. Yeah, so I can't lean. Yo, Malik Scott's Twitter. Is he coming at me on Twitter? I was ethering him earlier. I was coming at him hard on Twitter earlier. I was upset. Let's see. Lord, did he come at me? No. Good. Oh, man. I don't want nothing to do with it. I don't want nothing to do with it. Okay, so let me look up Malik Scott. Let me see what you're talking about. Well, at least he knows it was a fucking shitty fight. So he said, this is what Malik Scott posted. He says, shit fight, guys. Wish I could disagree with you all, but facts are facts. And I had a shitty performance Happily expecting all criticism. Good. Because I'm sick of you. You make me sick. I was upset. I was really upset. I was really, really upset. I was upset. I'm still upset. And another Philadelphia fighter, Eric Hunter, was saying, where he posted that, he thinks that Malik Scott doesn't believe in his skills. But I want to sit here and say, but Malik Scott is really good. But I can't say that shit no more. I can't keep. Why would he do that to me? Man. Anyway, what are you guys doing? We have we're going to end this. Oh, it's going to be even time. We're going to end this in 11 minutes. And let me set my motherfucking shit so I know to end this in 11 minutes. Wait, it's 11 minutes. Mm, 11 minutes. You don't get good seats at a fight. You sit anywhere. Where do you guys get these questions from? Where do you get these questions from? You sit anywhere. You could be ringside, or you could be way the fuck at the top. Think before you speak, bro. Come on. If Malik Scott fought Charles Martin, who do you think would win? Or who do you think would give up first? Oh, come on. Now, I'm not answering that question. I'm not answering that question. Fucking knees killing me. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm gonna pass out. So I'm gonna make some breakfast, and then after that, what? I'm gonna whip up a quick breakfast too. Like in one pan, gonna be the protein with the meat balls, and then the other pan gonna be the eggs. And what? I'm gonna whip a quick breakfast, and after that, I'm gone. I'm going fuck to sleep. Go to fuck to sleep. Get up, do some paperwork, and go from there. So we have exactly 9 minutes left. I eat my eggs over medium. I mean, they could be scrambled, but lightly scrambled, which means is you keep moving them around and don't let them, That was a good crowd at that Danny Garcia fight. I have to be honest with you. And it wasn't free tickets. There was a good crowd at that fight. Of course, it wasn't sold out. I didn't expect that. But if it would have been sold out, if people would have knew who was there at the fight, like if they would have knew Alvarez was showing up, Meek Mills was showing up, if they would have knew, that Beanie Siegel was showing up, and the dude that punched him in the face was showing up, they would have, it would have been sold out. Would have been sold out. My ankle's like killing me, yo. That twisted shit. Anyway. Yeah. Well, the good thing is when you're media, they give you food. You get free food. Not from like the stands or anything, but they have like, food in the back. But also, since I'm from that area, I know just to take my ass outside and just walk a block and get some motherfucking chicken wings for $3. I didn't today, but I'm saying I would never buy no food in that motherfucking arena. But the people who weren't from Philly or who didn't know about the neighborhood, they was paying fucking $4 for a bottle of water. Tripping. For the Dasani. Tripping. I'm gonna break my ankle. If I don't do something about it, it's gonna just snap. But this is what I'm going to do. We have 7 minutes left. I guess I'm just gonna sit here and just not say nothing and maybe fall asleep. So thank you guys for chilling with me. I had a long ass day, long ass night, a long ass week, and today was really nice. You know, as far as going to the fight and, you know, being able to like be productive. See? I almost fell asleep. I'll see you guys later. 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 I'm going to fuck the bed. Thank you. Have a good night. Please subscribe.